Hello, and welcome back to another episode of D6, where I, Orion, bring together voice acting friends, abridging friends, and friends in general onto a D&D livestream show where we roll some dice, drink some drinks, and have an adventure. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and roll the character intros, and then we will do some shit, and then get into that said adventure. So, without further ado...
My name is Alana Marathari, and this is my story. To say that misfortune follows me at every turn would be a sad, but true beginning. My mother was beaten, tortured, and left for dead, but carried me unknowingly. Going to one of the many elven clans, there I was born healthy and lived among her elven brethren. After finding love and starting my family with a wonderful man named Fenrir, we had a daughter, Alicia. Little did I know that misfortune would come my way once more. While going out on a food gathering with my mastiff Shay, our clan was attacked by humans. Fenrir died trying to protect my daughter, who later I learned was kidnapped. As I saw my beloved die in front of my eyes, I vowed to do whatever it took to find and bring back Alicia to the clan and to always be by her side. I've spoken out of turn many times to my clan, and it's brought me more than my fair share of trouble, but they know I'm right. I will also admit that I do love to partake of fine wines and nails a little more than the average woman, but that's only to mask the pain. I often hide behind jokes and sarcasm. You know, it's easier to laugh at my own pain than deal with it. When it comes to fighting, I believe that I've proven my worth more times than can be counted. My clan is definite proof of that. I have used my femininity at times to get men to give me information, but never letting them get too close to ever touch my heart again. Until I find Alicia, I will not rest. My goal is to find her and save her from the monsters who took her from me. She is my reason for living, and she is the reason why I fight.
I am Arya Hope, rejected by society for being a tiefling, though raised by only a human mother. I found enjoyment in music. My mother first taught me the lute when I was a child, and I found myself skilled in nearly any instrument I encountered. I truly felt the magical properties of music, so I decided to become a bard. And I left my mother at the age of 13. This drew attention to me, mostly responses of disgust. Early on as a bard, I would work rundown pubs, and I would be nearly booed off the stage before I could even perform. A kindly half-elf took pity on me, and she gifted me a brass ring that I've worn ever since. From that day, I was hell-bent that I would not be brought down, and I continued to perform. The half-elf, who introduced herself as Florinda Douthitt, became a regular in my audience. She went on to introduce me to a mysterious promoter known simply as the Shadow Agent. I've never seen his face. I know only his deep, raspy voice. He's regularly flaunted his connections and has proved an invaluable resource to me. Time and determination was to my advantage, as my skill eventually earned respect, and I've come to a point of moderate success. I will never let go of my dream, which is to one day perform for the royal court. The brass ring given to me by Florinda will never tarnish, and it reminds me that I will not tarnish either.
I, Agamemnon Gorvroth, born in the heart of Dracovania, conceived by Durgrax, a general in the Dracovanian army, and Belnies, a teacher. I grew up enjoying some of the more finer things in life. A good home, plenty of food, and most of all, an exuberant amount of treasure. Until the age of 5, my father had taught me all he could about combat. So he sent me out to Grandmaster Zorbroth to complete my training. He said I had latent potential that he wanted to unlock. So, as the years went on, I trained with the Grandmaster, learning techniques I wouldn't think would be so amazing. I returned home after a few short years with my newfound experience of the world. I then became a member of the army, fighting alongside my father. Whenever we fought, I felt such a rush, almost as much as the rush I got with gold and treasure. Although we had our wealth, I found it to be rather plain. There's only so much Dragonborn treasure you can look at before it gets stale. So, I left home once again on a journey to find other treasures of the world, other than Dragonborn. My mother supportive, My father, on the other hand, while not the happiest, still supported my decision. Now on my own, I crossed the land searching for a good fight, and also the riches and treasures this world has to offer.
The dwarven monk Joseph Leadfist resented his life as a miner in the dwarven mountains of Goldthar, when one day, a group of nomadic halfling monks forced into hiding from a group of dragonborn mercenaries stumbled upon his mountain. They were being chased by the mercenaries so that they couldn't be tortured into revealing the location of their grandmaster, Tiny Nuggins, an expert in the martial art of Lung Fu Pai. He's considered a war criminal to the Dragonborns, but a hero to others. Those halflings took a shining to Joseph, enough to teach him the art of Lung Fu Pai. Joseph was a natural, and soon he set out to find Tiny Nuggins so he could complete his training. Joseph's a scrapper, trained in a martial art designed to punch above the user's own weight. As a dwarf, he is a lover of good food and drink. If a stranger wants to fight, he's more than happy. But if that stranger offered him a drink, he'd be even happier. Joseph has a fear of horses, and unlike dwarves, doesn't like caves or caverns, reminding him of the dismal life he had before the monks arrived.
I was born of a human woman and an orc, an orphan of the battlefield. The mercenaries who found me named me for the only feature they valued: brawn. As a young boy, I looked human enough, but there was something different, something off-putting about me. They took me on as a laborer. I had a secret though. I loved to sing. That was what kept my hope alive during the dark times. One day, in my early teens, a traveling band of bards came and entertained an army the mercenaries were aligned with. Duncan, a singer of great renown, was drawn to the sound of drumming and a melodious voice. He found me, trying to copy their music. I became a bodyguard, and eventually, a member of the band of bards. I no longer needed to be violent or destructive. I had found peace. Peace with Duncan and the band. There, I finally found the acceptance and friendship I had sought. I'd found a family. Sadly, the brightest lights often cast the darkest shadows. Duncan's benevolence hid a darkness. He used the power and resources he gained to find an ancient spell that granted him immense power. He summoned a demon, and in exchange for this immense power, the demon slew the band members, save for me. I barely managed to escape with my life. My escape came at a cost. The demon tore out my throat, permanently ruining my voice. I swore revenge on my former leader, and the demon that destroyed my friends, falling back on the natural instincts and skills of my father's people. My orc heritage and the skills I learned from the mercenaries would now serve my quest for revenge. I've spent the last decade training myself to find the man who betrayed me and my family. I've become a fearsome swordsman, renowned for my rage on the battlefield. Someday, I will find Duncan, and he'll taste the rage of my blade!
Oh, okay. Welcome back, you guys. Sorry, I'm having a few difficult issues. Can anybody hear me out there?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, I didn't know if he was talking to us or the audience.
Well, both you guys. Well, both, honestly.
I know. Yeah.
Well, usually everything's fine with, well, except for the fact that you're just a garbled mess right now. Usually everything's fine. Like on our end, it's just always the stream end that seems to get the short end of the stick.
I don't know what's going on.
It hates you right now. It says, no, you're not allowed to DM today.
Yeah. Actually, I need to probably move that camera over just a bit. I'm a little off center. I'll tell.
I mean,
I'll
we're
tell
all a
you.
little crazy.
Oh no, I mean like I can see it over here on my screen. Like I'm not, like right here would be about the center of where the camera would be, but I am really off. So I'll actually tell you guys a bit of my stuff that's been happening this week, and then I will get on to your guys' stuff, and then we'll talk about. We'll get right into the game. So first and foremost, Tara is going to be a little bit late. In fact, she'll probably be in the later part of the game, more or less, mainly for subjective purposes such as a job. She couldn't find anybody that could trade her shifts, so I understand. This is the first time that she's missed a game. I don't know where Sam is. I was actually about to message him.
He's avoiding you. He doesn't want to be friends with you, Aaron.
Oh, that's so mean. Oh God!
And
All
Hawk,
of you.
Hawk is
A garbled
turned up
mess,
the auto-tune.
Fuck.
I'll let the call come back.
He wants to be a stormtrooper today.
Stormtroopers you could actually understand.
Ron never
Not all of
misses.
them. Not the
Braun never
original
misses.
ones.
Anyways, so yeah, Tara's not
It's
going to
getting
be.
better now.
Nope,
Nope.
not.
Go ahead and take a step out and then come back in. This week has been relatively difficult for me, actually. I had gone to see the eye doctor this week, and they said we're gonna have to finally bring in a specialist, because back in 2008, when I was in middle school, they had they didn't know what was wrong initially with my right eye. They thought that I had they thought that there was probably I forget which the layer name was, that they thought it was tearing apart in my right eye, and so I have no peripheral. So if I look this way, it's nothing but a blurred mess, which put a lot of strain on me when I was in marching band, but that's besides the point. So for almost about 8 years now, they finally sat there and said, okay, listen, we're going to have to bring in a specialist because we just don't know. That has officially financially fucked me over. And so my initial thought was, okay, it's going to be a $50 thing, and then I'm going to pay the other $50 for the glasses. Well, they have brought in a specialist, and specialists tend to be expensive and tend to be out of the range of my insurance. So that cost me somewhere up near to $150. And it's going to cost me another $120 just to get better glasses. But what they have found out is that it is not. I would have to Google it right now to tell you what the layer is within my right eye. But they had scanned my eye, they had done everything, and what they found out that it is just a really bad stigmatism in the back of my eye. And if you don't know what an astigmatism is, it's basically a deformation in the eye. And usually it's in the front of the eye, in which that can be easily, adjusted with glasses. But when it's in the back of the eye, it can cause a lot more complications in life, such as me not having a right peripheral. So
My dad had surgery for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had it back in the 60s. Ugh.
Yeah, I probably, I don't want to get surgery, mainly for the fact that I don't want anything messing with my eye, as I tend to need those for driving. But I have, my work has been really letting me down a bit until I can get new glasses. But yeah, this has really fucked me, you guys. So I'm not gonna ask for much. Like I said, all donations that go to Twitch go back into Twitch. But I'll be okay with Patreon and my work and all that stuff. I'm just letting you guys know that this is probably the thing that's been straining me as of late, which is why I haven't really been doing much. I didn't get to write much because I was like, how am I going to be able to survive till tomorrow? But yeah, basically, after the doctor's visit, my mom's all like, listen, I know you feel pretty bad, so I'm going to go and get you your actual birthday present. Where do you want to go? And then she got me Overwatch, which was nice.
Aww.
But it still puts me under $300. Nearly $300. But yeah, that's been kind of... That's been my week. How's been yours?
I had something bad happen I'm not going to talk about, though.
Same.
Yeah. I don't want to get political, but sending my heart out to those people in Orlando, just knowing that, you know, support and everything. I know it's a big thing right now, and like I said, I don't want to get political into anything, but, you know, just make sure that, you know where your loved ones are. And remember always that love is love is love is love. So.
Yeah, and
I
which
was
I currently do
mentioned
know where my loved ones are, and they're over in Orlando, Florida. Which I forgot to mention. My parents are away for the weekend to go see my older brother, which you guys have probably seen a couple of times or known of. He lives he lives over in Orlando, Florida. And they decided to go visit him this weekend. Wow. We talk about bad timing, am I right?
I was talking to Kevin earlier. I actually went to that club when I was in college.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I was playing wingman for a friend of mine.
Wow.
Yeah. I haven't heard from him. I'm assuming he's okay, otherwise someone in his family would have said something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the odds, man?
Yeah. It's a small world.
Also, I don't know, but this was also in the news earlier today. Apparently they have found recently like somebody on Santa Monica Pier with like 5 pounds of explosives.
Oh Jesus!
I heard about that.
The last thing that place fucking needs is that fucking pier to just go down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's already a shitty structure as it is.
Yeah, which I'm
Yeah,
like,
we all know.
what the fuck is today, right?
I know, right?
I know. But for for us three who've lived in California, that was part of our childhood too, at some point. So.
Oh no, I've been to Santa Monica Pier many times.
Yeah, part of my childhood.
And
I went there
still
every
wonder-
weekend.
I still wonder, how does this fucking Ferris wheel function?
Yeah, that's one thing. I have no
does
idea how it
this small
works.
little amusement park stay on this rickety ass pier?
Stop fucking with the white balance.
Not to mention like
They don't think about it. That's really it.
Like 7-ton structure that is the naval museum on the very edge of it too. Like, how?
Don't worry,
And-
I'm still listening, you guys. I am just
It's fine.
currently...
Also,
Fixing the
Aaron,
camera.
go ahead and screen share.
Yeah, give me a sec. I gotta fix this camera real quick. It's bothering me.
Ah.
In less sad news, tonight's the Tonys.
Yeah, Hamilton just won like the best score.
Best score.
Yeah, and Miranda was poor guy was crying on stage.
Yeah, I know.
He seems to be one of those down-to-earth playwrights I've ever heard of.
His name's Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Mirando. Yeah. Mirando, not Miranda.
How could I be even more off point? I don't stand.
God, up to that point though, whenever they showed him, he looked like a kid at Christmas.
Yeah.
I do find it kind of funny that both him and is it David Ogden Stier? No, I don't remember. The guy who plays Burr from the play, are not both nominated for Best Actor.
Nice.
So it's Hamilton versus Burr.
I wonder who's gonna shoot first.
No, Burr's
This
best, one of Burr's
Okay, I'm
best
saying
songs is
historically.
"Room Where It Happens," and it's basically about him complaining about Hamilton keeping him out of being famous.
I mean, we all know Hamilton's gonna win like almost every award.
Oh yeah, I mean
if
it's
not every
one of the-
award.
has the most nominations in Tony history.
I know. and it's the only play that's actually been worth seeing for a long, long time.
There's some good ones out there.
There are some good
Shuffle's
ones. But
really good.
I'm just
the
saying that.
School of Rock is surprisingly good. It's
I'm
probably the best Weber
newer
production in
ones,
years.
The newer ones.
I'm talking about newer ones.
Yeah, I'm talking about like.
I still need to see the Book of Mormon.
I do too.
It's.
All right, guys.
Literally-
Time to bust out like with the donations so we can bust a mission to New York to go see all these plays.
Hamilton sold out through like
Next.
I think February now.
Yep.
Jesus fuck, yo.
I'm gonna try and get it when it comes to Atlanta though.
Yeah. Okay, this camera has gotten on my damn nerve. All right.
I can't. pop
Other-
up the chat. I can't even see the chat right now.
Other fun stuff is
E3
yeah, tonight is Bethesda at E3.
in 38 minutes. 38 minutes and 55 seconds.
Sorry.
God.
The thing is that I've been told already, like, and I've seen a couple of the shows, is that E3 has been relatively boring this year.
Well, it's only
Well,
been
it hasn't
going-
even started.
Technically,
Yeah,
it's not even
it's
started.
barely
Yeah.
started. Yeah.
It doesn't actually technically start till Tuesday. Today's
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
-1 is sort of few people who
It's
are
mostly
putting the pre-show
like,
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pre-shows
like today,
and
like earlier was E3 or EA.
yeah.
And then
AKA
tomorrow's,
shooters and sports.
Then I had day
the only other
5
thing-
for you Rooster Teeth fans.
And the only other thing today, apart from EA, is Bethesda tonight.
Yeah.
Those are the only E3 things so far.
Tomorrow we have Microsoft, then PC, Ubisoft, and Sony.
Yep. And then Nintendo the next day.
Nintendo.
And yeah.
Oh, forgot to.
And some other stuff in the week.
I forgot to ask because every now and again I look at that square where the board is here, and I'm like, God, I could really fit something right there, like when I'm not using it. And so,
Are you gonna put your dice in there?
no, I've been thinking of like putting a picture there. I don't know. I'll let you guys. I'll let the chat decide. What I
Maybe
should
tank
put there.
vision right there. Maybe a tank cam right there.
No,
Yeah.
tank is only for when we're on standby. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
And from the room where it happened, the room where it happened for the last time. I am actually recording the Tony so I can watch all the Hamilton performances later.
This
Of
here
course
is
you are.
Daddy's special juice.
Huh?
This here is Daddy's special juice.
Vodka?
No.
Yeah, it's vodka.
I'm drinking something that has like I have no idea what it is, but I can't feel my tongue.
I'm smoking weed.
Smoke
I
He
have-
did,
every day.
he did not put a limit on the weed. He just put a limit on drinking.
Wait. We got
I
a
said
drinking
no
limit?
drugs.
Weed is not a drug.
It's legal where he's at.
Yep.
I know it's legal here in California, but it is technically used for medical purposes, which most medical purposes are drugs. Drugs.
Yeah. Well,
No.
well, you're doing all this. You guys are all doing all this stuff, and I am on a water diet because I have a blood draw in the morning.
Oh God, the steak is so juicy and bloody. So good.
I had food. I'm good. I will just be on a water diet for the next 24 hours. Oh,
Can I
for the
kill
next
him?
12 hours. So.
I mean, you can in game, but I don't suggest it.
I meant
in
real
life.
life.
Well, I don't suggest it in
Aaron,
real life.
don't save the stream just in case.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Just cut
but
off.
This
okay,
is
this is like
the
this is the
incriminating
Nixon lost
evidence.
footage.
This is
No,
the
this is like Nixon. You're losing this footage.
Let's talk about editors real quick. You know, fuck editors, right?
Yeah.
And that will be immediately get cut out.
Yeah. Yeah.
blah, blah,
Please remember the time code. Where is it?
I know. I tend to watch the majority of these, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and some other good news. We've gotten all our lines in for Tiba.
Oh yeah.
Everything's done for that.
Yeah,
Now we
and I
just
just
gotta use some visuals.
that sucks
reminds me,
because
I
I
need to-
just announced today that I dropped out of TIBA due to
Yeah.
work exhaustion. So yeah, I've been working.
Seem kind of dead lately.
Yeah, I've been out of it. I've been I'm a summer camp counselor for kids, if you guys didn't know, and it's just been a hot ass week in Texas. It's been up in the hundreds already, and we've had Black Flags coming up. And if you guys don't know what Black Flag is, it's 50 minutes of being in the shade and 10 minutes of activity. So we've had to try to keep the kids, pretty safe during this weekend. So, and we're just sweating in our shirts and shorts. So, yeah, I've been kind of dead.
The kiddies are having fun.
Yeah, I mean, my main group is a bunch of 5th graders, so yeah, they're fun. I work anywhere from kindergarten to 5th grade, so it depends on what they ask me to do for the week. But yeah, so I'm a camp counselor, so that's why I've kind of been off the grid for the last week or so. And if you guys can't tell, my voice is kind of shot because I've been using my military voice with them sometimes.
Oh boy.
Especially when they don't pay attention. Yeah, so yeah. But that's my week. Yeah. Like I said, I told my friends, first one to ask me to do a voice, I'll do it immediately tonight. And that'll be it.
Yeah, as for me on Tiva, you've officially almost finished recording. I only have Sam and Jade that need to finish the recording, but Quiz has already begun his work editing for most other parts, considering how everybody's kind of just done what is necessary. But as far as other things go for Tiva, I'm not going to really say much aside from that. Let's see. That's right. I need to message Sam because he is still
One. He's kind of not here. Same with Tara.
Tara has told me.
But
Sam has not told me.
But Sam is also in Australia. You have to figure that he's probably still not awake right now.
Yeah, he actually is still. No. It's about noon there.
Yeah, it's like noon, 1 o'clock, and 1 o'clock. He's
I
also
don't wake
online.
up till 3 most of the time. All right.
Sam. Sam. Sammy. Samuel.
It's funny.
Sam.
Oh
So,
my
can you guys
God.
not hear me during any of that?
No.
No.
Motherfucker, I was cussing Aaron out. Because Wednesday, every time I started talking, Aaron started talking. Fuck, what's the last thing I said?
I don't know.
Australia time.
Yeah. That was the last thing we said.
When did it fucking...
We heard you say,
What?
oh my God, they finally announced Injustice 2.
But what I was going to say was I was going to...
Yeah, they teased that a while ago, or like a few days ago.
I was going to thank Nora Joe-sama for the D6 fan art he made for everybody.
Oh,
I thought Nora Joe was a girl.
Nora, as a girl.
Girl. I don't know.
He doesn't know what pronouns they identify as.
What is female?
Whoever / whatever you are, we appreciate the art. Even though you forgot Braun.
Well, she did a second one with her where she actually did show it, and that's the one I retweeted earlier today.
Yeah.
So,
And Braun's crying in the picture.
Yeah,
How
like
could
that
you
was
forget me?
That was weeks
Because
ago.
Braun is a little.
Yeah, that was weeks ago, but I finally found it because somebody
Oh.
actually sent it to me, so that's
Well,
why.
it just showed up on my Twitter today. I was being nice.
I know, that's because I told you guys.
Got them.
Oh, God. Yeah. So I grounded all my stream kids earlier today.
What you...
I just read all their Discord chats, and I'm like, you guys are all grounded. And they're bringing it up right now on the chat, so I'm kind of laughing
All right,
about that.
Mom.
Well, it's from Teen Mom to Stream Mom. So, yeah.
Am I have a ghost? Because my fan, my
shit, that's
oscillating
right.
fan just fucking cut on its own.
I have a whole bunch of little rings.
Weird.
Yeah. Like
If I die, someone kill Yomi and beat up Aaron.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?
Aww.
And the fact that you did not
Save my love for sorrow. Give you my loneliness. Give me your tomorrow.
You know what? Sam has been offline for quite a number of days. Let me see.
You doing okay, or?
We're a carpenter. We're a thief. You have my baby.
Where's Sam? Okay.
Kind of funny that one of the categories for
it says he's away. It says he's away, but I don't know.
Sam's secretly logged in and watching the stream and just laughing his arse off.
Arse?
Not.
Yes, his arse.
That's how they say it in
Okay.
Australia.
Okay, you guys didn't hear anything I said earlier, right?
No.
Okay, good.
About what?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I mean,
No, I just didn't want a private conversation to be on stream, that's why.
oh.
So, yeah. Just making sure that my mute was actually working properly, because sometimes it hasn't.
My mute apparently works no matter what.
His mute works when he doesn't press mute.
Yeah, like I said, my fan keeps cutting on by itself. Kind of creeped out.
Maybe that ghost at your parents came to you.
Starting to wonder that. Unlike them, I have experiences with exorcisms. Fucker's dead.
Woo. Okay.
We ready to do this shit, Aaron?
Aww.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me about 5 minutes, guys. I gotta switch to my other computer. This one's acting up right now.
Okay.
Alright.
We'll do this in about a few minutes. I'm still trying to get to Sam, and also my. What? What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the biggity fuck? That was just, when the.
Okay, we're fucking haunted tonight. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, I was thinking like, oh, was Ava like hosting the call?
No, I was.
No.
Then what the figgity fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Am I the only one whose tech isn't fucking up?
Don't jinx yourself yet, buddy. We still have an episode to edit.
I know. Well, no, because Aaron's having problems with the stream, his camera. Eva's having
that just
whatever.
needed to be adjusted. I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference
My
between like
point.
the call just like going dead.
My point stands. The fucking call died on his end. You're having issues with the mute and your fan. Fucking Tara's not here to say anything. Neither is Sam. But I mean, the fuck, yo?
Those are the only two characters I actually like in this game.
Cursed.
It's because Alana wouldn't give up Pooper to you.
She probably would if I asked nicely.
Probably.
Maybe.
She's naive enough. And I swear to God,
I
she's
mean,
watching
if
the
you
stream.
ask nicely.
Well, I mean, you can get anything pretty much if you ask nicely. Hey, Richard, you want to have a good time with me?
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Call if you want to have a good time. Cause he ain't like the goddamn Fox King.
The room where it happens. The room where it happens.
Yeah. By the way, for those of you who want to start a D&D game, you're a dungeon master who has miniatures and all that kind of fun stuff. I suggest before you throw away that plastic bottle, take away its little plastic ring. because these come in so much, like, real handy to know, like, oh, this guy has that effect. I'm gonna add that ring to him, and so on and so forth. But what the fuck?
Oh no, I was looking at my feed and fucking Bo announced that he's gonna be at Expo with Steve Bloom, Wendy Lee, and Melissa Fawn.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Bo Billingsley announced.
Yeah, I know
it.
Bo is.
Nice.
Holy shit. That's
Oh,
Casa Bebop, guys.
Yeah, with
And you know Mary Elizabeth Winstead's going to be there also.
Oh yeah, one, she's the director, and two, she's banging Steve
McGlenn,
Bloom.
I mean. McGlenn. Yeah, McGlenn. Yeah, like.
Elizabeth
Just really nice.
McGlenn? Wait, Elizabeth McGlenn?
Yeah, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is banging Steve Bloom.
She plays the tiefling sorceress for Critical Role. What's her name? Zara, I think?
We just know her from, being an amazing voice actress. She's a freaking major from Ghost in the Shell.
She's hot. Her voice gives me boners.
Well, that would definitely
Steve
be a
Bloom
signature
literally voiced eating her out on stage at MomoCon in front of 10-year-olds.
Nice.
I still need to send you that video.
You do.
I need to download all that shit from my phone.
Do it.
But like, okay. We might be down to Sam, you guys. I don't know what is.
He's the heart of the game.
Yeah,
Braun will
he
just have to
really
be
is.
comic relief instead.
You hurt somebody last game, and you still don't know why. Actually, which reminds me.
I'm pretty sure I know why I hurt somebody.
Oh yeah, but
Goddamn axe.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I gotta tell them. Apologize and all that shit.
MacGuffin ass axe.
Let's see. Really? Which reminds me. During this time, I want people to also understand that this is a point where I tend to make changes to things. Let's see.
Like
where is
what?
it?
What kind of things?
You don't know. Well, I'm not allowed to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what the fuck? Where the fuck is that section? Okay. Oh, wrong side. That's the wrong set. Here we go. This is do 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 do.
Who's doing the cover of that for the new movie? Is it Fallout Boy?
I want to say, yeah, it's Fallout Boy.
Don't they have like Missy Elliott or someone doing it with them?
Yep.
Why didn't they just get Missy Elliott to do it?
That's what I said.
She's a really good vocalist.
And Fallout Boy is shit.
They're not the worst band ever.
Not the worst band ever, but they are pretty shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I ain't gonna begrudging someone for liking them. I'm just like, that's a weird
I will begrudge
decision.
the fuck out of people. 'Cause I'm
Mm.
just that big.
What the fuck?
Why is the call going on again?
Yeah, I lost a notification that we're in a call.
What the fuck? No, the call's like out.
The call's out, but
Okay, now
Now it's
what the-
back.
What?
What just
the
happened?
Fuck.
I think it's Eva's computer doing it to us. She's killing us somehow.
I just switched to my laptop.
I know,
What
when
the
you
hell
switched the
happened?
first time, it died. This time when you joined the call, the call technically ended, but we were still talking to each other before you joined.
Weird.
I'm betting you're host now, actually. Like, if you hung up right now, I'm pretty sure the call would die.
please don't hang up.
No.
How am I host? I mean, Aaron's the one who started it.
I know
I
that,
don't know.
but like
The same thing
after-
happened last time.
Yeah, after you left the call, like the call ended.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
So what did I miss? Because apparently my computer keeps fucking on me.
Oh, we were talking about eating pussy.
Oh, what else?
That's
Something that
pretty
I
much it.
Yeah.
Doing some Q&A stuff with people.
Fucking.
I kept watching Stephen Boom. What the hell did he do this time?
Oh, I already told you about this. And MomoCon,
Oh,
him
oh,
and Mary McGlynn were playing, using their Spike and
Okay.
Julia.
Spike and
Julia
Julia,
voices to play
Finn
Ray
and Ray.
and Finn, respectively. No,
Yeah.
Spike was Ray.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then it just basically became Spike and Julia reading Star Wars lines and just don't. And the Empire, the First Order, whatever the fuck it's called, became vicious in the Triads.
Yeah.
And Jim Cummings is sitting up there laughing his ass off the whole time.
Wait.
No idea what's going on.
No, it's 11. It's 11:41 over in Australia, but usually he's awake by this time, which I don't know what's going on. So, at this point,
Check his Twitter.
yeah, you guys can attempt to get to him. I'm gonna go ahead and start the game. Mainly
Yeah.
for mainly for the fact that we've been sitting here for the past 20 minutes trying to figure some shit out. I don't know. Give me one moment because I forgot a piece of paper.
Oh yeah.
So apparently Sam cries during sex, according to Twitter.
Oh wow.
If I'm having sex with you, please don't call me
All right.
daddy. It's weird and I will burst into tears.
Oh fuck.
Why?
That's the last thing anyone ever heard from Sam. 2 days ago.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, no, I
That
just
was actually a
I
pretty
just
spot on impression.
That was pretty
you.
good, Britt.
See, I can contribute.
Well,
I never said
I'm
you
pretty sure
didn't.
that's some. I'm pretty sure that
the other two.
Oh wow.
I'm pretty sure if Aaron wouldn't do it, you'd probably play a good secondary Sam.
Unfortunately. All right.
What's that mean?
Actually, it's not unfortunately. It's actually fortunately because he does pretty spot on impression. So, yeah.
I meant
And before we
unfortunately for
continue-
mine.
I'm not gonna get very drunk, so I can be very, very crazy.
Alright.
And
People are
also
gonna
like to, like before we get started, fuck Overwatch. Just that,
Oh
So,
shit! Jessica Lange's just won Best Leading Actress at the Tonys. The best play.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
Fuck Battleborn.
all right.
There's several characters that would fucking Battleborn. I mean, what?
Yeah.
You're like
Yeah.
that 40-year-old virgin that what's his name played.
Steve
Carell?
Carell.
In the
My
40-year
life is
vir-
fulfilled.
So, which of us are you saying is the 40-year-old virgin?
You know me.
Says the
Ironic.
ironically, considering I'm the only one here that really gets laid on the reg. So
He gets laid. He gets laid daily. But-
Not true.
Mm-mm.
Not true.
Do
don't
I have
count.
to keep sipping daddy juice, or am I gonna have to tell you kids to
God.
behave?
what you can do is share your screen.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh shit, that's right.
I thought he was gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna kill Yomi today. I'm gonna fucking do it. Hashtag
Bron's
done.
gonna get Bron's
Not-
gonna get another
not
blood
unless-
point, and Yomi dies.
No.
And this time I won't cry. This time I won't.
All right, you guys. Well, okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on in. to the next adventure here on D6. So where we had last left off is that our adventurers had taken an airship over one of the mainland seas, in which they had joined the crew of the Maiden of the Wind. The captain being very skilled at being able to go through the Tyrone Canyons. They managed to make it through, mostly unscathed, and were free to roam across the sea in order to make their way to Acelcium. About a night's sleep later, they had noticed that there was something that was following them. Over that night, they had realized that a green dragon had basically followed them all the way across the mainland sea, in which, after Joseph and Braun had found out, they had initiated the fight. During the fight, one of the crew, known as Archie, had casted a warp portal to get the green dragon and also the green druid known as Ineliaqui, who is one of the three, or previously one of the three elders of the Emerald Enclave. For now, our adventurers understand that they are currently being hunted by these two. And from that point, we're going to go ahead and start you guys off inside the ship. Of course, Sam and Arvello are currently having a time. They're having a fade to black. With that being said, Braun is currently trying to gain a better understanding about what he had done or what had happened. Alana and Begamnon are kind of cuddling for the most part, and Arya is, well, doing Arya things. At that point, the captain calls to the rest of you. Oi! Would a lot of you come up here? Need to have a chat.
What did he do this time?
Ain't nobody done nothing. I just need to talk to all of you.
Can Alana stay back considering she's still recovering and just Braun and I go? Or Braun and I and...
Was this already?
Arya.
That would be her decision. I mean,
Sure. I'll stay back for this one.
Alright. About a majority of you, Alana, Joseph, Arvello, Begamnon, Braun, all decide to come up to the top deck, and the captain is pretty much sitting next to one of the big magical stones that was in the center of the ship. She looks to all of you and says, "We're not going to be porting originally where we thought. Due to the whole attack, we thought it best to go a little bit more eastern. So, for your benefit, it is to assume that the Green Dragon and whoever that woman was is still currently after you." And Archie from up top screams down, "Yeah, there's not really much that I could have done. I only sent them to the fire rocks in the north side of of Acelcium. From that point, as long as it has taken us, which is currently a week, they're probably waiting for you at that port now." The captain then begins to walk up back towards the wheel. And she turns to all of you. "Speaking of Acelcium, how do you all plan to smuggle a tiefling into their country?"
She can go invisible.
She has the ability to hide her appearance. At least long enough to get past the guards.
Well, those gods are magically inclined, I hope you do know. Acelcium is kind of advanced in its own right. I mean, in comparison to Al-Anon, they're more grown, if anything else.
Just a second. Alana, you want to come up here?
As she
Okay. All right, I'll be up there. Kind of drowsy, so I make my way up there. What's going on?
Please repeat.
The captain reiterates what she had told the rest of the group of the current circumstances that could possibly keep Arya off of Acelcium.
Okay. Well, the way I know, as far as I know, Arya has a magical item that will be able to change her appearance for a short period of time. As far as knowing how long that effect will last, especially with magically inclined guards, I cannot say anything more.
The reason why I say this is because they do have spells for perception. They can see past most deceit. You're going to have to cast something that will possibly keep their eyes well more averted.
Well, I assure you, I've worked with Arya for a long time. We have no reason to suspect that she would be a major threat to anyone. I understand tieflings are not exactly well received, and
well received, they're executed, my friend.
But we will do everything in our power to make sure that she is safe.
Then I will trust a lot of you. Do understand that the reason why I bring up this concern is that if they find that a tiefling comes from my ship, I could have my passport revoked and this ship blacklisted from entering the country.
Understood.
Right.
But say we don't say it's from your ship, we say a different name. Some way of getting into a manifest of docking a name or something so we could not implicate you.
Well, that'd be very
good. Perhaps could we sneak her into the city through another route? Perhaps a ground-based route.
Unfortunately, I don't think so. Mainly for the fact that as soon as we port, guards are going to want to currently check in whoever is on the ship. So, when somebody leaves, they scan, and then they walk through.
Oh, shit.
Might I suggest, if I may, you seem to possess some very particular skills, Alana, especially with animals. Would she perhaps be able to use an ability to look as if she's one of your companions?
That could work, but it'd have to be from herself. I cannot cast a spell that would actually be able to transform her. She is more magically inclined than I am.
But wait,
Are-
wouldn't they be able to see through it with their perception magic?
Well, I have 2 companions already. I could
Perce-
just say she's another one.
yeah,
and-
perception. The skill itself only lets them see through
Magical items.
non-magical items, but things like invisibility and what's the spell called?
Do I know that Arya has polymorph?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, because remember she
Alright.
threatened. She suggested turning me into an animal once to get me into someplace.
Yeah.
I forget.
Okay. But she'd still have to cast it herself.
Yeah.
Like I said, she has more magical ability than I do.
Didn't she have a ring that lets her assume a
That-
human appearance or something?
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
was
that's
the ring.
Yeah, which I'm trying to remember the spell name. Which actually, you want to know what? I actually have the card. Fucking me. Let's see. Seeming. They can see
Seeming,
through
okay.
invisibility and seeming. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Well, if she's more than capable of doing that, we shall be fine.
And as for Ilelioqui,
Ineliaqui.
sorry.
Ineliaqui.
I know. I got food in my mouth. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Nelioqui.
Ineliaqui.
Yeah.
Spaghettioqui. More daddy juice.
I know. We will have to wait until we cross that bridge. I have some words I need to say to her.
Right. We shall be porting tomorrow morning. At that point, I hope you all the best on your adventure. Be safe. It's a dangerous
quick
world
question.
out in Acelcium.
A quick question.
Yes.
Might I be able to send a Hermes letter from the ship right now? Or would I have to wait until I get to land?
She looks to herself. We've never had a real reason to send a Hermes letter, but I think that you'd be capable to.
I'm pretty sure my elder would love to hear of this.
Quite. Well, like I said, we'll be porting tomorrow in the early mornings, and I wish you all the best on your adventures. Do keep in mind, Acelcium is a very dangerous place. As advanced as it is, many of its dunes are encased with many dangers. Well, rest up for now.
All right. Alana's still a little light, I guess. So.
Sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, that was me. That was Aaron.
So the captain goes ahead and takes her position at the wheel again. Archie then goes down to the lower decks to work with the rest of the mages or wizards that help power the ship. So what do you guys want to do for the rest of the day?
Braun wanted, since everybody was here, to basically apologize and try to explain himself. That'd be cool.
Yep.
Before we separate once more, I wish to apologize for my earlier conduct. I lost control of myself. I gave in to the power of my weapon. I will do everything in my power to prevent this from happening again. But should I become a danger to the group, kill me. I've lost too many friends already. I do not wish to see another group perish. especially not due to my blade.
Arvello looks to you and is like, the axe that I didn't sell you, I wanted to let you know that I never was able to detect the magic because I couldn't put my hands upon it. I wanted to earlier, but I was still too afraid due to the violent force that it originally was from. If you want me to, I can try now, if you let me.
What exactly are you suggesting to try?
I want to find out the true soul and nature of the axe, and to truly detect its primal being, if you will let me.
Very well.
Alright.
I shall trust you, Arvello.
Alright. Arvello goes down below deck and he brings back up his, what, as previously the party knows as his really large backpack. Basically, a backpack with several, bags of holding attached to it. As he reaches in, he brings out several of his magical detection items as he has used before to detect, like, what kind of magical object it was previously. Oops. Trying to figure this out. I always keep forgetting to do that. Alright. He then places it on the deck, and as you walk up, you keep hold of the axe. Arvello begins to meditate in place, and he begins to now stare deeply into the axe. His crystal ball begins to levitate and rise from the deck. Suddenly you begin to see some images within the crystal ball. You see this giant who is rampaging through villages, destroying buildings, slaughtering humans, half-elves, elves, gnomes, just people in general. It skips to a time where he sees what looks to be a very broad man, very nice curly mustache, wearing some really royal looking armor. It's very familiar as you have seen it on Obi Trixton. You see that this man with pure brute power kills this giant. While it is still alive, it is being torn apart by its bones, its meat, its skin, its teeth being pulled out from its skull, and finally it dies. It then begins to feel, again, a darkness, but yet it becomes aware of its surroundings. It feels battle still. It still tastes for blood. It is being used. It is now being slaughtered. It is used to slaughter its own kind. It is being used by the very man that had killed it. It is enraged. It is angered. But then the man begins to attack his own men, becomes angry as the soul bound to this axe. He then hurts a little girl. A girl he never knew. A child. This causes the man to relinquish the axe to Arvella. Weeks, months pass. And then suddenly, it is picked up again by a half-orc known as Braun. And from that point, I'm going to go ahead and send you this card, Hawk.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me get out that card. Send that to you.
All right.
So basically, for the sake of the people here, this is aware to the party as they see this.
Okay.
Argoff is a stone giant that was slaughtered along with its herd. It is an angry and violent soul that hungers for battle. In its time in existence, it was wielded by Gerald Rothschild, one of the 4 generals of Al-Anon. Being a soul that is bound to do battle for its eternity, Argoff lashes out sometimes when it is grown too fond of the bloodshed in recent fights. If the wielder does 25 points of damage in an attack round, Argoff gains 1 blood tinge point. After 3 blood tinge points have been accumulated, the wielder will make a random attack to a nearby target that will be determined by the dungeon master, and the blood tinge point recycles. The blood tinge cycles resets, so it has no blood tinge points currently. If there are no targets nearby, the wielder must make a wisdom saving throw of a DC 14. On a failed throw, the wielder will take 2d6 psychic damage, and the blood tinge cycle resets.
Okay.
And to clarify, like, I wasn't using my usual computer last week, so I didn't have access to all my cards. After that, looked at the Argoff card. I can refuse and try and pass a check, correct? Because you gave me a previous Argoff card. I just didn't have access to that computer last week.
The spirit within.
I need a charisma saving throw with a DC equal to 16.
Take an action. The way that works is that this is separate from the blood tinge. The way it works is that if
basically, if he just randomly asked for me to do something.
Yeah, it's like, I am disgusted by that weapon. I want it destroyed now. And you're all like, no, you have to make a charisma saving throw. Where with the blood tinge, you don't really have much of a choice.
How far does count as nearby?
About 2 spaces.
Okay.
I mean, if it counts as 2 spaces as if it's only 1 space away, like the way you were with Alana. If you have 2 spaces and you still have movement left over, you will be forced to use your movement to attack that nearby target. But if you are next to a target, you will attack that nearby target regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And does it only count if I'm use Argoff to do that damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Arvello relinquishes his meditation. The weapon and its soul, its memories, its being no longer existing. Or no longer being seen through the crystal ball.
So
you hear within your mind, Braun.
I still crave battle. Do not deny me. I will attack who I feel necessary.
as I say.
I guess I need to do a charisma roll.
That's all he says to you. There's nothing
Okay.
being forced. He's just telling you that if he craves battle, he's gonna get it.
So only Braun can hear this, right?
Yep. pretty
Because
much.
he's the wielder? Okay. All right. Making sure that it wasn't like, a voice that we could all hear, internally or something like that.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, Alana is still feeling drowsy, so... Well, I think that's enough excitement for one day. I think I'm going to go lie down. And I haven't exactly been feeling well the last couple of days, as you guys have probably seen. I think this last battle took a lot more out of me than I'd like to admit. So, I'll retire to my quarters for the moment. Please call me if you need anything. And
Necessary. Alright. With that being said, Alana returns back below deck to try and rest. Alright, for the rest of you, what do you want to do?
Quick question. So the blood tinge points are reset for Argoth, right?
Yep.
Alright, I just need to know that for my personal notes.
I think I'll go ahead and head with Alana.
Alright. I would say for everybody else, at this point, everyone is going back below deck to rest for the rest of the day and night. You may all either take a hit die or regain a hit die at this point if you want to.
Wait,
Does
what?
that help? So,
not exactly considered full rest, is it?
It is considered a full rest, as it does seem
Okay.
to have been a rather easy week. In fact, considering how it has been an easy week, you all have your hit die back.
Okay, awesome. Making sure.
I'm gonna take 2 hit die to basically just to recover my health because I'm kind of low.
Okay.
So 1d12.
All right.
I mean, I'm already at full health, so
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, bronze kind of below. He's not even flying at half mast here.
Right?
Poor choice of words.
Not the exact choice I intended.
And I'm proud of him.
Of course you would be.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Alright.
Is there a modifier I add to the hit die? Can't remember. I'm gonna find it.
Constitution.
Yeah.
So you're not as squishy.
Yeah, I was looking at my PDFs. Constitution modifier. Yeah, really good constitution.
Oh, which, by the way, what's it? Origins pack comes with this, which kind of disappoints me, as this is pretty much the only thing, like, I could possibly want to use in the game, which is a really nice, Blizzard, like, notepad.
Nice.
But I would have liked, a poster and a CD. Come on, Blizzard. My mother had spent $60. It's a lot of fucking...
Aaron.
I've spent less and got more.
Aaron, add 27 hit points to my sheet since you have a copy of it.
I don't have it printed.
Well, I just meant no, I got 27 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back up to full health, so. But
Still not.
still feeling kind of sick, air sickness, motion sickness, kind of.
By the way, the entire chat thinks you're pregnant now.
Oh, great. Even though I've mentioned that I do not like heights, and I have been getting sick.
Actually, you want to know what? For the sake of the argument, this will be left up to me, mainly because unprotected sex has happened before.
No. No, no, no.
Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Please don't not. Please do not.
Ah, you're fine.
Fuck. Were you rolling for that?
Yes, he was.
You wanted it. Of course you wanted it.
Has to be above 50. It's 78.
So, Begaman, wear a raincoat. Give your willy a billy.
I mean, you guys, if you guys decide to have sex now again, I can roll.
Hey, now that you're at full health,
No.
No? Okay. No fade to black.
No, just cuddle.
Cuddle time. Alright.
my balls are purple again.
Sounds like your fucking problem, guy.
Fuck you.
Remember, he has 2 sets.
Yeah.
Dragons get blue balls.
Alright. So from that point on, everybody has healed up. Everybody's feeling a lot better.
Not a full health, but close enough.
So, after a little bit more flight, as the night has ended, you guys hear a large sound coming from up top. Lando! And as for those of you who do end up going upstairs, you see a vast town made of pure cobblestone work, just beautiful. Think of Acelcium, like I said, as Australia. It is beautiful for what it is on the outside. As soon as you get inside, things get a little bit more dangerous, because as you look past the town, there is nothing but dunes and sand and desert and rock and just rock formations, tons and tons of emptiness on the inside. Just barren wasteland on the inside, while on the outside it's definitely a lot of advanced work. You see much of magic and arcane mechanics being used. Like, in comparison to Al-Anon is still kind of in its dark age. Like, it's still trying to catch up to Acelcium. About about an hour or so
Okay.
passes, and you guys begin to port. Arya immediately transforms into a second Shay, like a perfect replica.
Wow. That is, very impressive, yet slightly disturbing at the same time.
She barks.
Oh,
Careful when you decide which one to ride. Don't want to give people the wrong impression.
One does have a harness, one does not.
Yeah, I'll ride Arya.
Giggity.
Can I just interject for just a second, just to say, holy fuck, they just announced the new Quake.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Fantastic.
All right, moving on.
All right.
This is giving my childhood a chubby.
Oh God.
The kid is doing back.
Don't tell Skringo that he will fucking go crazy over that.
Right?
All right. Anyway, back to the game.
Braun
So
just,
yeah,
Braun's just mesmerized and reaches down and just pets her on the head.
Wait, pets who on the head? Said her. I'm mounting Arya right now.
Arya.
Okay.
Just like, huh, that's something.
Wait, you're gonna ride Arya without the mount?
Yep. Remember,
Bareback.
I am a woman. I don't have that issue.
Wow,
Not as
hold
of an
on.
issue.
Hold on.
Not as much of an issue.
As,
Facing a
as
disadvantage for
Arya
something.
has never done this before, she's still relatively uncomfortable.
It's just
I
gonna be a
need you
walk.
to make a strength check,
All right.
Really?
Strength check.
which I need to actually go get my player's handbook because I do not have the dog.
And I have a 17.
17? Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Oh boy. Time to go to that appendix. My favorite. Okay, werewolf, boar, cat, war dog, mastiff. Alright. She has a 15. So, as she kind of just like shakes like really hard, like you kind of like hold on to the hairs, and she's like, she's now feeling relatively uncomfortable, but she manages to keep up her concentration. Do keep in mind that's a concentration spell. She could break that, and you guys would be fucked. Alright. As the ship finally comes down and ports, the plank now being pushed out and down, you see what looks to be at least 3 guards at the plank below, preparing to check all the residents within the ship. As the lot of you exit, you see what looks to be like visors on these armed guards, definitely from head to toe, all bearing a very interesting symbol, what looks to be half of a gear.
Okay.
As you pass each one, like, alright, this one's good. This one's good. Gets to you, Alana. And while you're riding on the back of Arya, and also with Shay now coming down close behind, the guards stop you and say, "Oi, why don't you ride the one with the mount?"
I'm training this one. Her name is Arya, and she is a new mount. Shay has been a very faithful partner, and he knows very well. I am trying to, how would you say, break in my new companion. It's
make a persuasion check.
Okay, it's a symbol of dominance. You know. 20. Yes.
The guy looks to you and looks down to Arya. Arya, rolling her eyes currently. Right. Alright. Going through. And you all pass through without any problems. Arvello is stopped and is checked and questioned a bit, mainly for the fact that he has multiple magical items on him, some more concerning than others. He manages to talk to them about his magical dealings, in which the guards currently have no problem with, so he is let through with a little bit less ease. Right. Well, I would have to say at this point that I will have to say goodbye to the lot of you, as I am sure that I still have a place to be. I'll be heading back over east, I'll be heading back over west, and in order to be a part of the Magical Crystal Festival. If any of you wish to come join later on, I hope to see you all there. And from that point, I bid you all, my friends, adieu.
Ron bows to him.
Thank you for journeying with us, Arvello. I hope our paths shall once again cross.
Righto. And he looks to Joseph Joseph winks at him. No words said.
Our fellow.
Words need to be said.
Words don't need to be said about what the fuck happened.
Aye, but words will be said when Sam returns.
Right.
Holy fuck, that's still spot on.
Which still, right now, I don't know where Sam is. Alright. And from that point, you guys are within the town. Give me a moment here as I need to pull it out of my folder. Because I'm bad at remembering which town this was. Where did it go? This is what happens. Alright, this is the town of Hivamos. It is it is a pretty well built town, relatively advanced. Hivamos, you don't really know much about it, but there is plenty of well laid out cobblework, several different signs on where you guys can go and where you guys need to go. And from that point on, I will leave you guys to where do you want to go?
Let's see. How long does Arya have in her form?
She has 4 hours.
Alright, well then we gotta do this quick. Think maybe we should find the inn.
Yes, nearest inn. And somebody should be in the same room with her at all times to make sure that it doesn't get any worse.
We mean what gets worse?
Let's just say for the sake of argument, I call dibs.
Aww.
I mean, Braun was gonna volunteer. He has one of those protector complexes.
Or I could make Shay stay with her.
No, the fanfic writes itself.
Alright.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors.
So are you guys trying to find a place to stay for right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
We'll just like
our visit.
set up kind of a base of operations of sorts.
Alright. Roll investigation.
Alright.
All of us, or just...
Yeah, if all of you guys are looking for a place, then all of you roll investigation.
I'm just sticking with the group
Alright.
since I'm still broke.
Investigation. 24.
24?
Yep.
15.
My investigation's plus 6, so...
Big 1, 5. Doesn't matter.
17.
Alright. Wait, Hawk, what was your roll again?
15.
Okay. Alright. You three, definitely look around, find a map, considering how this is one of the port towns. You find out that there is a nearby inn called Gibson's Place. And it's not too far, about 15-minute walk from where you guys are right now.
But we can see it, right? It's like
Yeah.
pretty much a straight path.
Yeah, on the map you see there's about a few turns, but you get a general sense of where Gibson's Place is.
Oh God. Damn chat.
Hold on a second. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, you guys travel through this town. Definitely some hustle and bustle, a lot of trade. Definitely, people talking over each other. You get to what looks to be a fairly nice looking place. Definitely, not run down, but it's seen its days. But it looks nice for what it looks around the town. You enter through and you find this small little gnomish man, just basically cleaning things up and moving things aside, preparing for those who want to stay. And he looks to all of you and says, "Hi, welcome to Gibson's place. How may I help you?"
3 rooms, please.
Hi, 3 rooms. 100 gold each. A night.
Gold each? A night. Alright. Alright. I will pay at least for... Here's 400 for 2 nights. 2 rooms.
2 nights. All right. 2 rooms. All right.
Seems we're all sharing.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to share with my boo thing.
She's
Down.
She has a dog she's gonna be spending the night with. Remember, dragon.
And I think you need to know your place. Mine.
All right. If any of you are gonna start a fight, do it outside. And as such, he then writes it in the book. It's all right, 400 gold. And
Apologies, innkeeper.
And you place the gold on the counter, and he lays out 2 keys in front of you guys. It's like, enjoy your stay here at Gibson's.
Thank you. All right. And we're going to make our way up, I guess, to the rooms and then, split the keys there. So,
All right.
So
The rooms.
how are we going to do this now?
The rooms are directly across from each other.
Okay. All right. And I guess somebody has to take care of Joseph.
I suppose that shall fall to me once more.
How about this? Joseph, Begamnin, Braun, you all take 1 room. We'll take the other.
I'll sleep under the bed.
Don't worry. We're pretty strong girls. We know how to take care of ourselves.
What?
Later. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm just gonna bat my eyelashes at him.
All right. So
You know that won't work forever.
It's
Do not
so
worry,
far.
Begamin. Should the need arise, we can take the dogs for a walk to give you two some privacy.
Arya gives you a sharp, stare.
Like, really?
Braun just reaches down and just pats her on the head gently.
She kind of
You know when
nuzzles
she
it
gets-
off. Not
You know when
not
she gets
happily
rid of
yet
that-
either.
You know when she gets rid of that form, she's gonna slap you, right?
Well, I mean, she could have bit his hand.
Laughs.
She could have bit his hand. Alright.
Come on, Tara wouldn't do that.
Oh, you clearly don't know Tara well.
She's sarcastic, but that's about it.
She's heard and she's shared the room. She shared her room to us before. She knows.
Alright, so Joseph, Begamnin, and Braun, you guys will be sharing the boys' room, and Rial, Shay, Arya, and Alana will be sharing the other room.
Alana and her zoo.
She's
So
a
we're
pack
looking
leader. Hey, listen, Alana's a
I am-
fucking pack leader.
I am a fucking pack leader.
So when we look into our rooms, what's allowed? Is there individual beds, just one bed, or what?
As you guys notice, they tend for most inns tend to look the same, but this time it's slightly different. For Alana's room, there is specifically one bed and a couch. The other room, there's 2 beds and a small stand. That's about it.
Okay. All right.
Stand?
Yep,
Okay.
a stand.
Okay. All right. I guess in the girls' room, I think I'll just talk to Arya. You know, we're safe now. You can change your form back.
She changes back, which is always kind of which, especially seeing polyform the way it is, always a bit of an experience.
Yeah.
Like,
Good thing I
painful, or-
unmounted her.
No, it's
You
just
think someone will see it?
like if you remember Professor McGonagall in the first movie
Yeah.
when she goes
Oh,
from
the cat.
cat to person, it's kind of like that. It's a really weird situation.
Oh,
like,
nice.
looking at
So
it.
she just anamorph style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
God. All right.
I guess I think Conjuring 2 has the most terrifying version of that.
At this
Yeah.
point, Ariel looks at you and says, "You will never ride me again." That is not cool.
Hey, we had to make it look convincing, okay?
I could have just followed.
I had to show a way of dominance. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked the same way.
It's not cool.
Fine. All right, you can take the main bed. All right.
Better take a bed. she kind of like.
I'm sorry. I'll give you a back massage later.
While she's in dog form.
No, she's back in her tiefling form, so be like, I'll give you a massage later.
All right.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
All right. At this point, what do you guys want to do?
Braun suggests that
Well, dragon, perhaps you shall take your own bed. I'm willing to share with a dwarf. He'll make an effective pillow.
Keep in mind, it is not even midday.
I know,
It
I'm
is
just talking about, like,
still
for
way
later.
Way earlier in the morning.
I know, I'm just talking about for later.
All right.
We gotta get this shit done.
Okay, Daklord, yes. Arya would tell me, I will smite you. Knowing her, she would say that to me.
Right?
Latin fire is Dom, confirmed.
Yes.
There's some more daddy
Yeah.
juice.
Explains a lot about Bogomnin's relationship, too.
Hashtag Yar was drunk.
Joseph would like to discuss this meaning in great detail. Oh.
So, you guys have figured out your bedding arrangements?
Yep.
Of course, Joseph has decided to sleep under a bed, specifically bronze.
Yeah, he doesn't get the option. He's gonna be used as a pillow. This is the thing that's gonna happen.
Well, after all of that...
We'll figure out when Sam fucking finally joins. I still don't know
Alright.
when.
He's dead.
So, you said it's not even midday, right?
Yeah, it's way early in the morning.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Ron-
shower. I feel
Ron
grungy
walks-
after that whole thing.
Ron walks over to the girls' room and knocks on the door.
Alright?
Do Alana and Arya open it?
Snuck. Alright, from the other side you can hear the girls arguing.
Just a bit.
Alright. And I'll open it up. I'm just saying, I want to shower first.
Ron peeks his head in, looks at Arya, and goes,
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
and then leaves.
Knowing the situation at hand, Arya puffs her cheeks angrily. And what seems to be almost like little tufts of fire raising from her shoulders, but that's about it.
And Alana's just looking at this amusingly, like this is just a game. See, even he agrees with me.
I'll be back later with a biscuit.
Okay.
He's gonna get his ass kicked. He's gonna get his ass kicked. He's gonna get his ass kicked. And that's me saying that. That's DM saying that.
Yeah. I know, that's what makes it better. You can smite him with hellfire later.
Come on, at least leave the Terra to try and kill me.
I will leave it to Terra to try and kill you. Alright, from that point on, like I said, what do you... okay, Alana, you go and take a shower.
Wait, are the showers inside the rooms or are they down the hall? Because I don't want to go out in the towel and have somebody leering.
There are no real bathrooms within the rooms. So showers are specifically not that far down the hall, like literally a door over.
Okay.
Just ask Braun to block the doorway while he's down the hallway.
No, I think I'll take my chances. I've got a good left hook, if you guys haven't noticed.
Alright, so Braun is currently blocking the doorway to the shower room.
No, not that doorway.
No, the other doorway. The one to the boys' room.
Oh,
Braun just went back into the room, basically. Because she didn't need his help.
Alright, well, at that point, I'm going to say Alana is washing up. What about the rest of you? Or, I guess Yomi and Hawk.
Should
I'm just gonna say you can hear the humming coming out of the showers.
He does have a beautiful humming voice.
Begaman. Care to play a game?
A game of what?
Toss the dwarf.
Toss the dwarf? Alright. Out the window?
Joseph immediately bolts up. I am not. You guys will lose that fucking down payment.
It's alright. They all pay for the damages. I only paid for the room for the night.
Braun just walks over and gently pats Joseph on the shoulder and just sits down on the bed.
Don't do it, please.
It depends on if you're a good little boy while we're in town.
Good God, that sounds creepy.
Oh, come, you can't base it off that. I mean, I'm relatively good for the most part.
Joseph, our party's here under unusual circumstances. Should you do something that jeopardizes Arya's disguise, or the rest of the group for that matter, we may have an issue.
I'll tell you this now. I'll remember it currently, but you may need to remind me later.
Braun pulls out a dagger.
Shall I write it on your left arm or your right?
You could just write it on a note, specifically in Dwarvish.
Specifically what?
Specifically in Dwarvish.
I can do that, actually.
Yeah,
Braun knows how to read and write Dwarvish.
And so you write a note in Dwarvish, and you
staple it on his...
No, you lick the note, and then you smack it on his head, and it's just currently sitting like this.
By the way, orc spit is very adhesive.
Yeah.
I'm going to read everybody with the letters.
To my dear friend, Joseph, I don't actually know your last name. It has come to my attention that you have a habit of causing mischief wherever we go.
He laughs at that part.
Therefore, I wish to encourage your due diligence in acting on your best behavior while we are here. Should you neglect from this basic function and duty, not only will Begaman and I play toss to dwarf, we shall also rend your carcass asunder and sell your parts in the market, after letting our Velo fill every single hole with whatever he chooses.
Oh, that's nice.
Sincerely, your dear, dear friend and havoc-causing buddy, Braun.
Oh,
Emerson Winchester the Fourth.
Did you make up that last part?
That is now Braun's full name.
Well, we didn't know what his last name was, so now we do.
He technically didn't have a last name. He only just had Braun. That was it.
Yeah, that's all Braun had was just Braun. But that's just what Braun decided to say to Joseph.
All right.
Do I need to make a deception check?
No. He's got the message pretty clear. It's stuck to his head. He's not really making any effort to take it off.
Can you wear that the rest of the game? That'd be hilarious.
How would I see? I mean,
you're DM. You're all seeing. You don't need to actually physically see.
No. There. For you. I'll do this. Alright. So like I said, at this point, what do you guys really want to do?
What I really want to do?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Guys, heads up. Doom after the Bethesda conference is free on all systems.
Damn it!
Fantastic.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, me and Ava are gonna have so much fun.
Yes, we are.
I'm buying that shit.
Like, if...
I'm not buying it. Download that shit if I can get my fucking computer to work.
Yeah, as soon as the stream's done.
Yeah.
Alright, from that, I mean, I want to thoroughly remind you guys that you are being currently hunted down, so...
So yeah, what did you guys say you were gonna do?
I figure we wait till Alana gets out of the bath and then go get shit.
Yeah.
The thing is, I really wish Tara was here so we can get a list of things she needs and pick them up as well, so she doesn't have to risk going out.
Alright, from that point on, I would say that Alana is already... done.
Never changed.
Already, well prepared for, the world around her, so what do you guys... So you guys intend to go out and try to buy things. Alright, roll investigation. And what is it that you guys want to find, like, what do you want to buy specifically?
I want to find the nearest music shop for her.
But she got her stuff fixed, didn't she?
Yeah, I just want to get her a present. You know, as an apology for mounting her.
Gotcha.
16.
I got a 16 also.
16?
Yeah. Well, 16, well, my investigation's plus 6, so 22.
Alright.
Don't forget to put in yours.
Braun looks for work. Like something quick he can do to get a little bit of extra money, because Braun is broke off his ass still.
Okay.
Because Braun wants to buy health potions, and Braun can't afford them.
Okay.
Braun is broke as fuck.
Yomi, what do you want to do?
I'm fine with whatever we can get some stuff, whatever we needed.
Like, I'm asking in specific because
he has to look for shit based off of your perception or investigation. Like, if you want to look for health potions and stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me just...
Which would be a good idea.
Yeah. Considering I have, I think... Let me check.
Yeah, I need
I have one greater healing potion.
Yeah, I need to also look for a weapons shop. Blacksmith or weapons.
That's an investigation, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I got a 16, by the way, Aaron.
16? Okay.
15.
16, 22. Alright. I'm gonna say Joseph has stayed behind as you guys had discussed that you guys need to have somebody making sure that nothing goes wrong. Okay. Actually, no, this one. Alright. For you, Alana, you go back. You guys pretty much go back to that map, and for you, Alana, you immediately find specifically a okay weapon shop. It's not too far. It doesn't seem to have like a real name that you can speak. It seems
Is
to
it
be
Dwarvish, Elvish?
It's a language you don't understand unless if you know Celestial.
No, I only know Common, Elvish, and Dwarvish. So.
Okay. It is a language you understand, but from the sign you can see a sword and a shield, which usually indicates as weapon shop.
Yeah.
Music shop, it doesn't seem like there is one. I mean, you can look in the bazaar, but as far as you know, like from the map, you're not too sure if there's a music shop anywhere nearby.
Okay.
For Braun, you are looking for work. You decide to go into town, especially towards the docking area. As you're pretty much looking around, you find what looks to be a rather hardy-looking man. He's currently looking for anybody, as some are passing through, is like, "You're looking for work? You're looking for work?" And you finally go up to him and is like, "Oi, you look pretty tough. You looking for work?"
Indeed.
Alright. I have some pretty heavy crates that I need moved up onto the ship over here. As soon as you're done, I'll pay you 200 gold.
Very well.
Alright then. Get to work. And as such, you begin spending pretty much a majority of your day working. Actually, at that point, I would say you pretty much spend the day doing nothing but working, and you manage to acquire 200 gold, but that's all you've been able to do today.
Yeah.
For Begamne...
Well, I'm hoping Begamne will give me potions so I can pay him back. Because I'm broke.
For Begamne, you are looking for potions?
Items in general, but yes, potions and the sort.
Alright. From that map, you notice that there is pretty much a same thing. It seems to be a language you just don't understand unless you know Celestial. It is a little mark with a bottle and a mage's staff across it, and that's pretty much all it tells you. It's about a block or two away, I would say, from the weapon shop that Alana goes to. So from that point, I'm going to go over to Alana real quick, and then we will handle it from there.
All right. Is there a door, or is there like just a curtain that I go through, or anything like that? Just to know whether I should not.
The way that this shop looks, it seems to be a rather open shop as a way to let a lot of the smoke and air out. As you get inside, you definitely still hear several people working, not just one or two, just about maybe 6, 7 very hardy looking individuals, males, females. One of them walks up to you. So like, you're looking for something?
Yes, I'm looking to upgrade a couple of my items and maybe acquire some more.
How do you do?
All right. Pretty well. And I'm going to show him my hand crossbow. Do you do any upgrades when it comes to crossbows?
Not that we really know. It's, I would say, from the way it looks, not really much of not really much you can do else with it.
Okay. What about daggers and arrows? Are there any specialties you have here?
We probably got a few fire arrows, maybe an ice arrow. They tend to be very useful out in the dunes. I'll get them for you. And he goes off to one of the sides and he brings back what looks to be a box. And you can definitely tell that these are fire arrows because of the way that you already have some. There's about 6 fire arrows, and there is about 4 ice arrows, as they are kept in a separate box. And you can see towards the bottom of the box is frosted over as he opens it up for you. Yeah, these are all we have.
Okay. How much?
Well, for the ice arrows, seeing as how they're technically in high demand, they're about 40 gold each.
40 gold each?
And for the fire arrows, I would say 25 gold each.
Alright. Let's see. Gold each. What about short-ranged weapons such as small daggers or throwing knives or anything of that sort?
I mean, we have regular knives and daggers, but that's it.
Alright. I'll give you 250 for all the ice arrows, plus 4 fire arrows.
Hold on. 40 gold. I need to do some quick math because 250? I feel like
You said that each of them are 40, right?
yeah, each
the ice
40,
ones.
4.
So 4 of them is 160. Then you also add the fire arrows, which you said are 25 apiece.
25.
So, and then make that 5 fire arrows. Yeah, I was gonna try to get one at least at a lower price. Trying to haggle that one.
Okay, I was gonna say like, are you about to overpay?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, fair deal. And he prepares the arrows for you. I would suggest keeping the ice arrows to themselves, as they tend to get a little finicky towards everything else.
Of course. And now I am up to 52 arrows total.
All right. So. You place them all in your quiver, and you have purchased your arrows. Is that pretty much all you need for right now?
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much all I need. I was trying to see if there were any weapons that probably would be of value to me, but I didn't see anything. So. Is there anything of specialty that I could look at, or is there anything that could? It's just a standard shop, right?
Yeah, it's pretty standard. I mean, as far as most other weapons go, like magically based weapons, there's probably some swords that are silvered, and there's some other swords that look like they have ice spells applied to them, but they seem a little bit more out of a price range.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Well, now I can add ice arrows to my inventory. So.
All right.
But that would be it for me.
All right. I'm gonna go over to Yubagamnin. Yubagamnin find what looks to be a rather nice, well-floraled shop, as it does seem like those who tend to use potions and whatnot used several different herbs in order to make sure that the potions are higher in quality. As you enter, you find what looks to be a halfling woman, relatively small, very, very, not up in age, but probably about mid-age, especially for a halfling. So not old, but not young either. Oh, hello, dearie. And how may I help ya?
Hello, I'm looking for some potions.
Aye, we got lots of potions here. So what is it that you're looking for in specific?
I'm looking for both regular potions and potions of greater healing.
Aye. All right, let me check me stock. All right, 4. Let's see. All right. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Okay. She brings back what looks to be a relatively sizable case, considering how small she is. And she kind of pushes it up onto the counter, and she hops back up onto her chair. Alright, so I got about 6 regular healing potions. I got 2 potions of greater healing, and I also have 1 potion of superior healing.
First time I've encountered these.
From
Doesn't
Burn
have
the
any
shop
side
down and
effects, does
steal everything.
It doesn't have any side effects, does it?
Oh no, a potion of superior healing is just better. It's better than greater.
Got anything stronger? Hey!
I mean, if you're looking for a potion of supreme healing, I think that'd be... those are usually for royalty reasons.
Alright. How much for the lot?
For the regular healing potions, for them all, let's say 600 gold for all the regular healing potions. Let's see. And then for the potion of greater healings, I would say 300 each. And for the potion of superior healing is 1,000 gold.
Anyway, I can talk you down to maybe 900 gold for the superior healing.
Make a persuasion check.
Let's see. What's my persuasion? Hold on. Oh. Where's my persuasion? What the fuck?
Persuasion's in your charisma.
Alright. Oh, there it is. Fucking tiny ass shit. Okay. Add my modifier. Fuck! 9.
She looks at you and laughs. 1,000, honey.
Alright. You drive a hard bargain.
Alright.
Before we make this deal final, is there any other types of potions that you sell here?
Oh, well, I got quite a few. Get out. This one.
Would you mind showing me a few?
Alright. She leads you over what you notice is definitely a wall of potions that she does keep rather organized. Let me to that page. Each potion tends to look a little bit more different. Color and just overall style.
I'm just picturing that wall from Shrek 2 of the Fairy Godmother's potions.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
pretty much what it is.
Do you have anything that can, say, cure possible insanity or blood rage or lust? If someone were to go, if someone were to go out of control, do you have something that could possibly stop them?
Cure for insanity.
I have a friend recently who kind of attacked someone I love. We're fine now, but in the event that something were to happen again, I need a contingency.
I've never really thought. Is it magically based?
Yes. I want to say yes.
I would say for the sake of rather questioning, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Uh, 19.
You would definitely assume it to be magical, as the item itself or the weapon itself is magical. But it is possession based. It has nothing to do with the mind, as it doesn't alter the mind, but it is a soul possessing a body.
Okay. Would she have something to combat that?
As you ask her this question, and she kind of looks. Anti-possession potion. I've never really attempted. I could try if you would like to. If you would like to commission.
All right. How much would this cost?
Well, most potion commissions, whether try or fail, tend to cost an up to usually 1,000 gold.
All right. Let's see. Let me. Is there any way that we can bring this lower? It could possibly be a matter of life and death.
Make a persuasion check. Do keep in mind you failed the first time.
17.
Okay.
Please work.
I would say out of interest, I'll do it for 500 gold.
Perfect.
All right then. I'll definitely study up on certain herbs and magical properties. Anti-possession is something I've never really tried, but something something interesting. Something about you and your friend definitely are persuasive. Alright. Aside from that, she introduces you to several other potions as she does own. She has a potion of animal friendship, a potion of clairvoyance, a potion of fire breath, a potion of giant strength, a potion of poison, a potion of resistance, as they tend to be relatively common in potion shops, and a potion of water breathing, which she does seem to have an excess of.
You may want to ask if that's a big deal around here.
Yeah. Is there, by chance, a fire dragon? You seem to have an abundance of water breath.
Oh no, it's just I make these, but we live out in mostly a desert, so I just have a lot.
I understand. You can get rather thirsty and could conveniently get some water. Okay, let's see. Let me do the math real quick.
Can I make a bad joke while he does math?
Sure.
Yep.
You can use those potions to get Alana wet.
Damn.
Wow.
Nah, I just
How long
needed
were
to
you
be
waiting
right
for
there.
that one?
He just mentioned the potions. I
Damn.
literally just came up with it.
Aye, but if you want to be that way about it, then so be it.
Well, it doesn't take
He's
much.
not with you guys.
Aye,
see,
I know
how much did-
he's there in spirit.
Sorry.
You said she only had 2 greater healing potions,
Yeah.
and they were for 300 each.
250 each. Oh no, wait, yeah, 300 each.
Okay.
Different shop.
Okay. Because currently, oh wait, shit.
All the she has 6 regular healing potions, which all of them are 100 across the board. 300
Yeah,
for the greater.
because currently I have all the I'm already purchasing all the healing items. It's just and then I've also added the commission as well. It's just a matter of, can I afford some of the other potions, like the giant strength and the animal.
Let's see. For the animal friendship, since you're already buying all of my health potions, I'll give it to you at a discount of 100 gold.
I'll take it.
As for the potion of the giant strength, that is about 300 golds, and it is the hill giant.
All right.
And basically what that does, I will tell you.
Yep.
I'll tell you should you buy it.
Should I buy it? You'll tell me.
I will tell you should you buy it. Which I'm going to end up having to make a card for that because I'm using the Dungeon Master Guide here.
Okay. And how much for the water breath?
Considering how many I have, I'll just should you buy enough of these potions, I'll just give you one.
All right.
Seeing as how she has probably like 20.
All right. I think that should be it, unless I missed something. List off the potions one more time, like aside from the healing ones.
The potion of animal friendship, clairvoyance, fire breath, giant strength, poison, resistance, and water breathing.
Okay. How much for the resistance potion?
Well, that depends on which one you want. There's one for acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, and thunder. As they all seem to be just clearly there. each one with its color.
Let's say resist poison.
Say 150 gold.
And how many does she have?
For poison, she has 4.
Alright.
As there only seems to be 4 for each one across the shelf.
Alright. I'll go ahead and take 3.
Alright.
So that's...
Whew. Splurging, my friend. Splurging.
I want to be prepared.
Big
And luckily I
spender.
have the money for it.
Right?
I'm
Alright.
glad we got a rich ass dragon.
Yeah.
You gotta keep in mind, I've been accumulating money since we started.
Not to
Right.
mention you're like from
It's true.
We've
you're
never
like
gotten
from a royal line, somewhat.
we've only gotten paid once since Braun joined the group.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
think Braun
down
just
to
got
my
information instead of money.
yeah. I'm down to my last grand at this point. It's like I've been paying for almost everyone.
I finally hit 500.
I offered to help pay.
I know.
I think that should be it as far as buying stuff.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Go ahead and mark that off.
All right, well, because I had 5,850 gold. Now I'm down to 2,300.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, which, by the way, I need to send you the potion of superior healing, by the way.
Also, the other potions.
I have not made cards for those, but I will.
Okay.
Thank you, Yomi.
All right. Oh yeah. By the way, so the potion of giant strength. Let's see that one. It's a ring.
Well, Aaron looks it up. I do have some good news for everybody. The first trailer for Moana, the new Disney movie, is out.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they've announced that that Alexander Hamilton himself, Lin-Manuel Miranda, is contributing songs to it.
Yeah.
Good, son.
All right.
Like, I squeaked a little bit.
All right. So the potion of animal friendship. When you drink this potion, you can cast animal friendship, which is just a spell. Let's see. Potion of giant strength. When you drink this potion, your strength score changes for 1 hour. And since it's the hill giant, your strength score turns from whatever it is to 21. So that is, I think, +5?
So that means my fucking strength jumps from 5 to 10? Holy shit.
No, it's still 5.
Oh.
Because if it was 22, or rather, as it would read 23, it would be a +6.
Quick question about the animal friendship potion. Would that apply to only one animal or all animals? Just to know.
It will allow you to cast this spell for what level it is, and I think for the most part.
Technically, at this point, I have 3, even though Arya isn't really considered one.
I would say,
But she would be able to understand.
I would say even if you even if you don't cast magic, I would say it would only be once. But if you can cast magic, I would say, and this is animal friendship.
Because Shay only likes 2 people in our group, and that's the females. And that's because he's very protective of them.
Oh, he doesn't like Braun? Pity.
You don't know that.
No, I mean, yeah.
I would say that too. Okay.
Yeah.
Animal friendship is a level 1 enchantment. So if you are capable of casting level 1s, I will allow you to cast as many of those level 1 spells as possible. If you cannot cast the level 1, you'll only be able to cast it once.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
So.
No, because Shay has nuzzled up to Arya before, so.
Pretty much.
That's fine. So.
All right.
And I forget. I
Still
also
is-
got the 3 potions of poison resistance.
Let's see. And then potion of superior healing. Give that to everybody.
And 1 water potion.
Potion of water breathing, which that one, I think. Oh, Tara's finally here, so we'll finally have our 4th player. And
I'll message her real fast, let her get caught up.
Yeah, I'll let you guys tell her.
She's dead. She's fucking dead.
No, she's not. Don't tell her that. It's not funny. She texted me earlier today and said, "Be a nice DM and don't kill Arya." I haven't even gotten to the point where I could possibly kill you guys. Jeez. Let's see. Iron Bands. Let's see. Potions.
I just gave her a brief synapse of what from my point of view.
Okay. The potion of water breathing. You can breathe underwater for 1 hour after drinking this potion. It's cloudy green fluid, smells of the sea, and has a jellyfish-like bubble floating in it. It's a bubble, but it's not an actual jellyfish. Like the descriptions will be in the cards, but it's real fun.
Yeah.
All right. From that point on, you guys have gathered your items and works. Braun, you have worked for the day. You go ahead and add 200 gold, as I remember.
Yeah, it was 200. You said already. I got it written in.
All right. And
Arya wishes to know if it'd be too distracting if she joined now.
Come on.
Nope. Yeah, have her join in now. It's fine. Oh my god! Suddenly her voice got like super high and shit.
Now it doesn't sound like a dude.
Aye, but Joseph still has about 3 different voices.
Joseph has 5. We've all tried. Trust me.
She finally here. Oh my god.
There we go.
Hey. So, yeah, snuck you in. I mounted you.
Ron petted you. Ron teased you about coming back later with dog biscuits for you.
And
sounds like Arya's getting action.
Arya and Alana got into a little bit of an argument because as soon as I unmounted you and you changed back to your form, you said, "Never ride me again."
Also, Aaron has implied that Arya will kill Braun for petting her and making dog jokes.
Yeah, and I would.
This is very accurate. Please do not bring Arya dog biscuits.
And
what about
said
people biscuits?
Arya would be the
Well,
person
you
to say, "I will smite you."
You just be giving her
I will smite you.
Yeah, you just be giving her a Pillsbury Doughboy biscuit.
Well, by biscuit, I'm thinking like the British biscuit, like cookies or crackers.
Oh well.
Well, you have to elaborate.
I know. I do a lot of Scottish and British voices, but that does not fucking mean they're all biscuits.
Well, Braun is Welsh. Thank you very much. You think you would know your own characters' backstories? God.
Yeah, and kind of gave Begamnon blue balls because I said that the girls will share a room with the pets while the boys share a room. So.
And
yeah.
Braun's using Joseph as
Alana
a
was
dwarven
like,
pillow.
No.
It sounds like there's been trouble in paradise with Alana and Begamnon lately.
Disappointed. I make one comment, one tiny little comment, and she fucking blue balls me.
Oh, speaking of,
she's also
speaking
winked
of
and
dogs,
implied that they're gonna fuck in a shower later. I mean,
yeah,
watch the signals, bro.
But somebody
Speaking of dogs,
somebody's been missing a lot of signals.
Speaking of dogs, I forgot to tell everybody. I had ordered a Shay, but unfortunately it is back ordered.
Aww.
So it won't be here for the next couple weeks or so, which I'm excited to get one. But yeah, as I've usually told everybody, if you wish, you can donate to the stream, and I will buy everything that is necessary to stream, camera upgrades and other things. Or you can just donate to the Patreon. That's cool too. All right. So all of you have returned back to and which for Arius or for Terra's sake.
Okay. I was gonna ask, was there any kind of trinket store or jewelry store anywhere nearby that I could have seen for a later date?
For a later date,
yeah.
As you walk through the bazaar, you've noticed that there's probably several people trying to sell you what look to be jewels. That's it.
Okay. All right. Like I said, for later date, because I don't want to kill time because Arya's finally here.
Right.
On Braun's way back to the hotel, is there any places nearby that will sell cookies or bread items?
How about we go get some food?
Don't even think about it.
How about we get some food first? Or at least bring it to the rooms.
I was gonna pick up food for Arya. I'm being considerate. He's a nice orc. Half orc.
Unlike a dog, giving me food won't make me roll over.
Hey, it's worked with nearly everyone I've dated.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Sorry,
Hey,
I came out-
she
I came out more
won't. She won't
diggity
flip
than
and do
this.
tricks for you, okay? She won't.
Getting a little bold there, my friend. All right.
Little frog makes
for
tail.
the sake of for the sake of the story, you guys have all returned back to Gibson's place, which is the hotel that you guys are staying in. Gibson, Gibson's place is pretty much like a bed and breakfast, like a hotel. You can go and get food within it. You could definitely smell. You could definitely smell food being made, as you guys could probably go down and get it. I would say it's complimentary.
Okay.
So.
All right. So
Turned
we can.
into dinner.
Yeah. So I will get a. We can take the food to the rooms, right? Everything.
Sure. I don't
Okay.
think it's.
Because I think we need to reconvene as a team.
We'll just
You
meet
know,
up
talk.
again in Alana's room.
Yeah. Alana and Arya's room.
All right. You guys
Worry the
managed.
dog, not people.
You guys managed to gather what food that you would readily eat usually, and have all convened inside of Alana and Arya's room, along with Rial and Shay inside.
Were there any cookies in the dining hall?
God damn it.
There were no
She
desserts.
will bite your hand.
What about just like loaves of bread?
It's okay. Arya's not hungry anyway.
Like regular, like almost like baguette-shaped bread. Yeah, there's quite.
Good enough.
All right.
Ron took a handful of those, and is just holding one out to Arya.
Well, okay. Thank you. And she takes it.
There's a good girl. You need to keep up your strength.
What strength do I need to keep up? I've been having to hide out here.
We need you to keep your concentration for when you morph again.
I imagine turning into another species is not the easiest of feats.
No. Perhaps not. Although maybe next time I will choose to be something other than a dog.
What about a kitty cat?
Probably would have been out of place if it was a cat. But at this
A
point,
dog,
you
a
don't
cat,
really
and a bird.
you don't really have to polymorph. You can actually just use your ring of
Ring of Avertibird's eyes. That's what I planned on doing, to actually be something humanoid.
All
Yeah.
right.
Apparently, the guards at the edge of the city could see through that though, or something.
Yeah, but that was only just the guards.
Yeah, I was just catching her up.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for catching me up, guys.
No problem.
Oh, by the way, Arvello kind of stayed back.
Yeah, he went to
After
the
he
Crystal Festival, which I kind of want to see what the Crystal Festival is.
Well, that was only after he and Joseph had a little romp.
And Braun's heart was broken.
Oh my god.
All by myself.
Aww.
Just going to be all by
Alright.
myself.
So what do you guys? So I'm gonna leave you guys to discuss a bit.
When's the Crystal Festival?
It is currently 1 week from the day today.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're only in the room for 2 days, as far as I've paid. So we got to think of what we need to do. We're still being hunted. We need to know if there's any more dangers for us, and if there's any place we could hide or stay safe for the next couple of days.
If
At least
Joseph's
until the festival
conscious,
begins.
he'd be asking to go to a bar.
Well, hi, I'm conscious. And he comes over. I'm still looking for Tiny Nuggins, and I know where to find him. And considering
Ron
how,
just
and considering how you all already know about the Acolyte, as he did show you guys the letter from the Vault of Ion, maybe we should go look for the Acolyte. I mean, we already found one.
Yeah. I know. We need to keep searching. So.
Agreed.
what do you guys think about going to the next higher ups or to a royal establishment here? At least to see if we can get some kind of help.
I do not wish to be crude, but it may not be best for Arya to join us if we did that. They may have gods capable of seeing through her disguise. I do not wish for something ill to befall her.
Of course.
Make a history check real quick.
Okay.
No,
For Braun
Alana.
or for everybody?
Alana.
Oh, Alana.
To kind of get a general idea about the royalty around here.
Okay.
Seeing as,
Yeah, because as far as people know, I mean, from what we've spoken, only, most of them are from the same clans, like family clans or something like that. So, 18 plus history, that's 22.
22?
Mhm.
You know that the Ruby Enclave is probably not too far, but they roam around the dunes.
Would they be accepting for a tiefling?
They, as history has shown, they have been the outspoken voice of peace and kindness, as most of the clans are, and they have fought for tiefling rights for several decades, even after the war. But considering how they roam all through Acelcium, they're often ignored. Mainly for the royal family is the ruling class are very strict to their main god, which, by the way, bring him up, which is the ruling goddess, actually. Yes. Which is Erithus, which is the goddess of civilization and invention. As you guys probably have remembered noticing on the guards, the half gear on their armor.
That makes sense.
That is her sign.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why I just keep thinking of the Gears of War logo for some reason. Like, I know that's not what it is, but like from your description, but it just keeps popping in my head for some reason.
Like I do have I do actually have an image that I saved. It looks like this.
Let me pull up the chat again. The chat. Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So I got heartburn real bad.
So,
but for some reason, I just kept picturing the Gears of War image. I don't know why.
So yeah, the royal family, as they believe, their strict belief is that tieflings tend to bring down civilization and they tend to destroy structure and also tend not to be very inventive. At least in their minds, they often ignore the Ruby Enclave. They allow them to exist specifically as they tend to destroy and keep up with the ecosystem in the dunes, but that's about it. Like the Emerald Enclave kills monsters and balances out the ecosystem there, as they're very nature based.
Okay. All right. If anything, we could go to the Enclave and see if they can give us at least a little bit of sanctuary, if we can find them. I know that the ones here tend to be a little bit more of the nomadic style. But what do you guys want to do?
You.
All right. Smack. I'm gonna smack your arm, but I'm not gonna do anything because I'm very weak compared to you.
Braun just looks over in the general direction of Arya and Joseph. in response to that question.
I honestly think maybe we should look for Tiny Nuggins specifically. Like I said, we need to find these acolytes. And I need to find Tiny Nuggins.
Quick question: do we know that he's a wanted criminal by the dragons, Dragonborn?
Yeah,
I think we spoke about this.
Yeah.
I'll just double check and make sure we knew that specific part of the lore, so I didn't want to metagame.
Yep, it's fine.
Yeah.
Garmin, how do you feel about this?
I just do what she says, man.
You know, you are entitled to your own opinion. You don't always have to follow me.
I know, but the second I have an opinion, I get smacked. So, I mean, just...
There's a difference between opinion and arrogance, or ignorance for that matter.
Well,
Are we going to search for the criminal or not?
Let's search for him.
Are you sure you're okay with that, given your people's history for him?
Like I said, I have nothing against Joseph. But Tiny Nuggins.
I know, but if we search for Tiny Nuggins, what would you do?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Very well. I too shall stand by the group's decision.
And I'll tell you what, as soon as we find Tiny Nuggins, and if it threatens me, we'll go straight for the Enclave. Whatever it's called. Sound fair?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. He pulls out the scroll in which he had gotten the Volt of Ioun, and he rolls it out. Much like how it was with the Red Assassin, there is a current dot where it seems like where you guys are, and a dot which seems like days of a travel into the dunes.
Alright.
Alright. Okay. So we have a plan.
I love our fans.
Alright.
Oh no, the
Oh,
shippers.
damn.
Alright. It is now nighttime, way late into the night. So what do you guys plan on, now that you guys have a plan? I will say at this point you guys are going to rest for the rest of the night, and will make your journey outwards towards the towards Tiny Nuggins. Alright. At this point, it is now morning time, and you guys are prepared. Arya, do you want to go ahead and use your Ring of Averted Eyes to change?
Arya uses the Ring of Averted Eyes, and she changes into a petite, red-haired human woman.
Nice. You gonna go?
I have a soft spot for redheads. I'm not gonna lie.
You gonna go for that brawn?
Hold on.
What'd you say? I actually didn't hear what Begaman said.
I
said you're gonna go for that brawn.
I just need to be sure, because seeming doesn't really change much of size for the most part, which is why I'm double checking your height.
Arya's only average height. I will double check too.
I know, but for details,
she can stay the same height. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. As to the best description as you know your mother, obviously, you look like Harmony Hope.
A younger version, like her daughter.
Yeah, much like a much younger version, as probably you have seen in your vision, as Osmodius had showed you, but that's as clear as you can get it. All right. From that point on, you guys exit out from the hotel, and you guys head out towards the dunes.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, now seeing how this is a sand area, for creatures such as Arya and Begamnon, they wouldn't be affected by the heat at all, would they?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as fire goes, like heat doesn't really affect them.
Okay, so it'd affect the rest of us.
I would say it would probably exhaust you faster.
Okay.
But that's
Like I'm still susceptible to dehydration. It's just it takes me much longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, just making sure, because compared to your two characters and possibly even Bronze, my character would probably be the weakest point, the weakest link at this point. So even Rial has better chance than I do, and that's because it can fly.
Yeah. All right. So from this point on, you guys spend about a majority of your day traveling through the fiery dunes of Acelcium. And let's see, we are at 8:41. Okay. At that point on, you guys, as the night comes closer, relatively easy day. You guys have found a nice hardened area to go ahead and camp out. Be right back. I need to get this.
Oh no, what is he getting? I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'll take care of you.
I'm scared. He's gonna hurt me.
Oh.
The next morning passes. You guys wake up, and relatively easy night to have camp through. And you guys go ahead and persist onward to get a little bit closer out towards the middle of the dunes.
Okay, so how quickly would exhaustion happen for me? For my character, at least.
If you do not stop and break every once in a while, so I'm all like, if you guys really want to go on and push, in which I probably will by the time you get to noon.
Okay.
Then that will probably give you an exhaustion point. But it is still the early morning, and you guys travel persistently north. You guys come up towards what looks to be a rather open area with what looks to be several different oases, like places. As you begin to cross through, you notice the ground kind of begin to shift and the sand beginning to separate from each other.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Love the pattern.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, nope. Shit.
This is an actual puzzle board?
Yep.
Oh dear, Aaron has been splurging.
This actually came with the Magic the Gathering kit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Which was only $15, and which gave me all of those miniatures.
Oh, is that the one that was going to be $30 at Walmart?
Yeah. Right there. Bit of an oasis area right there.
Mm.
Just This one's my favorite.
Oh, come on.
And then
My phone's buzzing for no reason. It keeps saying get email notifications and I don't have any.
I want you guys to go ahead and roll a perception check.
Alright.
Brown and Joseph. So Joseph rolls a 5.
14.
18.
22.
9.
Wow. Ron has really good perception. I forgot about that.
Alright.
Yeah, 22.
Everyone that scored above 10, you notice that several different sand patches begin to move and begin to separate.
Well, that ain't good.
Oh,
I don't want to fight. Not tonight.
Alright.
I'm waiting for the music to kick in, Aaron.
I know. But as usual, I to prepare. All right. Let's see. Which one shall it be? All right.
Does Braun need to do a danger sense check?
Nope, because these are not traps. From those piles of sands, these gigantic scorpions, basically death stalkers. Where's my third one? Fuck.
I hate that stuff.
Is that the music you were waiting for? The one we were all kind of waiting on?
Yeah, that's the shit.
I'm gonna say. All right. From that point on.
Roll for initiative.
Yep. Actually, I need my giant scorpion. There it is.
18.
Oh yeah, initiative shit.
Initiative.
Yep.
Wait, do it. Alright, never
I
mind.
got a roll of 20 last game. That's weird.
17.
Hold on, my apps. No.
Oh fuck. I got 3.
3? All right.
Aw.
Oh.
There's no modifier for initiative, is there?
Nope.
10.
10.
Yep.
Mm.
Alright. Maria. And then Joseph is a 12. The Death Stalkers are 14. All right. So from the
Damn
top of the
audio
round,
major.
So from the top of the round, Begomnin.
Alright.
You're right here.
Alright. I'm gonna move to the closest scorpion.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to attack with both the platinum sword and my longsword.
All right. Go ahead.
So let's see. Roll 17
That hits.
and a 22.
That also hits.
All right. Let me roll for damage. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. Let's see. 7
All right.
and 6 plus 5. That would be 11.
7, 11, 18 points of damage. Nice. All right. Is that going to be all for your turn?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right. From that point on, it is now Arya's turn.
Okay, Arya, I guess we'll get closer to the closest scorpion.
All right.
And, vicious mockery, because why not?
Okay. What do you want to say?
Yo, mama, so dumb. I told her to do the robot, and now R2-D2 has AIDS.
Oh shit! You don't know what the fucking R2-D2 is, but it's funny. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit! Now I forget what the damage is for that one. Vicious mockery. It's like, it's 1d4, okay. Plus my... Okay, that would be 9.
9.
Yep.
Alright. And that will... What will that do? That will be your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Next up is Joseph. In which he is going...
Hi, Joseph.
4, 5, 6. He's gonna move over towards this side. Ah, shit. I know most of the skills, but I know he can't really do much of anything. So I'm gonna say that will be his movement, and he'll wait for his turn until somebody does something. All right. From that point on, it is now the Deathstalker's turn, and so the first one is going to make. Let's see, it's gonna make 2 attacks, one to Arya, one to Begamnin, and then it's gonna make a 3rd attack with its stinger onto Arya. So, first one is...
Can Arya use her, Hellish Rebuke in response to that?
Oh, sweet, I can do that.
Yes, but wait until I rolled all of them. So the first one to Begamnin is 10.
Yes.
Alright. Next one is to Arya, which is a 20. Just 18 plus 2. I will assume that hits.
Yeah.
Alright. And then with its stinger, which is 14 for its stinger.
So I feel like an idiot.
Jesus.
I just figured out how to enlarge the Skype images on Skype. So I guess you can see the game board now.
Oh.
I've been trying to figure that out for the last, 5 games.
Alright. So, Arya, did that hit? The stinger hit or no?
For 14?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. For the claw, which that is... That does about 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright. As it tries to get away from all this damage, it goes wah, wah, and tries to come down with its stinger towards you, Arya. But from the first hit, it knocks you away a bit, and this kind of invokes your rage. By the way, I forgot to ask, are you wearing the Ring of Osmodeus?
Yes, actually. She is.
Okay. You cast Hellish Rebuke. Okay.
Alright.
So, from the Ring of Osmodeus, I'm sure I remember. Alright. It does plus 1d6, and all your flames are black.
Okay.
Oh, you have a +1 to your AC. I wouldn't think that would change for the claw, though.
Alright.
So, as it hits you and you kind of reel back a bit, enraged by the pain, you cast Hellish Rebuke. The fire extrudes from your body. It's not even in red, and this is what everybody can see. Not a red fire, but a black fire comes from Arya and engulfs this gigantic scorpion. So what's the damage on that?
Okay, so it's my... That would be 2d10 plus...
Plus a 1d6.
Plus
Because it's
1d6? Okay. My first d10 is a 10.
10.
And my second is also a 10. What
10.
the hell?
Nice.
And my d6 is a 5.
Alright.
Do I add my spell attack bonus?
There's no reason, it's dead. As you, the flames engulf it, and as it tries to shake away the flames, it's squealing in pain. It just turns to this blackened ash onto the ground around the sand. Alright.
Note to self: never piss off Arya.
Braun just looks over at the black flames and asks,
I'm not familiar with tieflings, but is this a normal occurrence?
No, it's kind of unique to me. Maybe I'll fill you in someday.
Well, black is a color that suits you.
Yeah,
What?
you've noticed her cast Hellish Rebuke before, but this time it's different.
yeah. Yeah, Braun's just basically said the color suits her.
Oh, well, Arya blushes and says thank you.
Alright. As for the other scorpion, it's going to take a move towards you. Knowing that one of its comrades are dead, and it's gonna wail on you. So the first one is a 12. Arya. The first one is 12. The second one is 14, and the third one is also a 12.
Doesn't hit.
As it tries to come up towards you, you, in this deadened focus, just manage to dodge out of the way quickly from its 2 claws and stinger attack. This one is going to go up close to Joseph, and it's going to make its attack onto Joseph. Remember, Joseph's AC is really fucking high. So 8, 12, and 7. Yeah, this thing just cannot get a hit onto Joseph as well, being very skilled in Long Fu Pai. Alright. Next up is Alana.
All right. How far is the furthest scorpion? I guess that's where Joseph
The one,
is.
the one on the other side of the pond.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think I'm
7.
going to finally use something that I've never used before.
All right.
And
you would probably have to move a bit to get it in line, but about
range is 150 feet.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna finally cast a level 2 spell that I've never cast before.
Ooh.
Spike growth. Spike growth right under the scorpion, and it says there's basically hard spikes and thorns underneath the creature, and it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. So as it keeps moving, it keeps getting attacked more and more.
I feel weird because I actually know what the spell is. I don't know how I know that though.
So, all right. Since it is within your range, you cast Spike Growth under it. It has already moved though. So,
Okay.
If it has to move next turn, then it'll take its
Yeah.
damage. Wait, does it do the damage before and then after?
It's part of an action, so yeah,
Okay.
it does it for every move it makes.
All right. So it just goes, and you can kind of hear it, and that's it.
Yep. And it's casted on the creature, so it's not gonna affect. At level 2, you can actually make sure it's casted on the creature, whereas in level 1, it has to be within a 20-foot radius. So with a higher concentration, it's more directed towards the creature. So.
Aaron, what kind of sound did the scorpion make again? Alright, just checking. I just felt like we really needed a replay of that.
Yeah, of course we did.
Of course, why not?
Alright. I actually really liked it, thought it was fun.
I know, I make monster voices for a majority of my monsters, so.
Dude,
See Bradley
it's
Baker.
cool, it makes it more fun.
Right? All
A
right.
fun DM is a happy DM.
From
Oh yeah, I forgot I still have bonus action too. My bad.
you do.
And go with Rial this time, rather than Shay,
All
to
right.
go in for swooping damage,
All right. Let's see.
which is basically the same as Claw.
All right.
So.
I'm gonna say it right there.
And that's one. Okay, and I gotta
So
see. I gotta roll. And it is 14.
does not beat that armor.
Okay. Alright, then.
So as it tries to come down, it tries to claw it in its back, but the hide is a little too thick.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, and that ends my turn.
All right. From that point, it is now Braun.
How far am I from the scorpion that's attacking Orion then?
2, 3, 4. About 20 feet.
Okay. I move towards it and enter a rage.
All right. You are now raging.
Rage.
All
Does this
right.
count as one of my actions or just a movement?
It's just movement.
I guess so I still have the 3 rage actions then.
Yep. You do not have a bonus action though, because that's what it takes for you to get into rage.
That's right. So yeah, I just have the 2 actions then
Yep.
for this turn. Alright, I am going to try attacking said scorpion with Argoth.
All right.
Let's see what these 2 moves do. Alright, I got a 15 and a nat 20.
All right. Both of those hit.
Oh, sweet.
And the 20 is a critical. So,
That is very true.
let's see.
So I get the... I get to roll 2 attack die then for one of them, don't I?
Yes.
And I add, just double check, I add my modifier to that as well, right?
Yes.
Attack die plus 3. Alright, so for the So that's 18 plus 18. That's 36. And the second one is 11. 36 and 11.
Alright. 6 and 11. It's 47. As you cleave into this gigantic beast, you can hear Argoff feeling, yes, yes, as it is definitely gaining that blood tinge again. So go ahead and mark off a blood tinge.
Yep. I'm not, basically just every 3 turns I'm just gonna lose fucking control of Argoff. That's what it seems like it's gonna be. Or every 3 games, I mean.
I mean, as it is described, every attack round that you do that does over 25 points of damage, he gains a blood tinge.
Oh, I thought it was just like every like game I do over 25.
No.
Ah, shit.
Attack round.
Mm.
I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Yeah, I did critical damage, but fuck.
Yeah. So, I guess I assume that ends my turn.
Yep, that is the end of Braun's turn, and we're back at the top of the round, Begonman.
Alright.
Yeah. This giant scorpion is also not looking very good either. Or this one in specific.
Oh, I thought that was the one that died first. Okay.
Oh, that's much better.
Alright, well then, I am going to go ahead and attack it once more.
Get a little bit closer. So go ahead and roll for attack.
Shit. 7.
That
19.
doesn't. The second one hits.
Alright. Damage.
8.
Alright. You just take your sword, pretty much, and you embed it into the back of this giant scorpion, and as it squeals, and it drops dead.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright. And from that point, you still have a bonus action. What do you want to do?
Move.
Move? Alright, where to?
As close as I can get to the next scorpion.
Let's see. Spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's as close as you can get for right now.
Go.
Alright, next up is Arya.
Okay, Arya is going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the scorpion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's the range of Cloud of Daggers again?
60 feet.
Yeah, it's within range.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh.
So
The
go
chat's
ahead.
not popping up.
So it's good. It's within range for me to do.
There we go. Yes, it is good.
Okay. So.
So basically, you fill the air with daggers. What's the attack damage?
4d4 So my first one is 3, 2, 1,
6.
4, 10, plus my spell AC, which is 8, so that would be 18 damage.
Alright. Alright. So as you cast Cloud Daggers, it just embeds all these arcane daggers, embeds itself into the scorpion as it squeals out in pain. Alright, from that point on, I'm gonna say, is that all you want to do for right now?
Yeah.
Alright. It is now Joseph's turn, and he is
Okay.
actually... What?
I was gonna ask, how many spaces is the Scorpion from where Braun and Begamin are at?
6. About 7 spaces for Braun. 9 spaces, okay. 7 spaces for Begamin, 9 spaces for Braun.
Alright, and how many movement points is that?
Each space is 5 feet of your movement. So,
okay, let's make sure.
So Joseph is going to use one of his skills of Long Fu Pai, and he's going to expend his key points, 2 key points, to basically pick up the scorpion, flip him over, and pin him to the ground. It is the scorpion takes, I believe it was. Actually, no, D6. It's about 7 points of bludgeoning damage and is now considered prone. And this is the first time you guys have seen Long Fu Pai. This is a tiny dwarf picking up a giant scorpion, flipping it over, and pinning it to the ground. Alright. And he's going to hold it there, and that will be the end of his turn, in which it is now this... it is now the Deathstalker's turn, in which it is going to try and break the grapple. Nat 1. Never mind.
Nat 1. Does it move any spaces?
It goes, eh! And that's it.
Does it try to move any more than 5 feet?
It can't move.
Can't. Ah,
Alright, it is now Alana's turn.
Alright, well, Spike Growth is just an action from the last one, but it's only casting time is 1 action, so I guess it's pretty much not useful anymore. So, just gonna go use Hunter's Mark on it.
Alright, it is now considered Hunter's Marked.
And that's a bonus action, so I can still try to shoot at it with my bow. So I'm gonna try to see if I can. Well,
Rial is in the air.
Rial's in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I actually have something for that.
So. Oh, nice.
Yep.
Awesome.
So.
What am I?
Rial is about 40 feet in the air at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use Rial. I don't want to waste a good. Arrow when I just got a brand new shit.
I mean,
so
you should.
I should, but got a 19.
Alright, that hits. Riel comes swooping down and does claw damage.
Alright, and that's 1d6 claw damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, same as Shay. Alright, let's see, the damage is 6.
6, alright.
Hold on a second, guys.
Alright.
Yeah, so Hunter's Mark and Riel, and that'll be it.
Alright, I don't think the Hunter's Mark additions to when you use a companion. It has to be an attack from you directly.
Okay. Directly? Okay, then I guess I will still use my bow and just try to go for its tail. Directly for its tail. So.
Its tail is technically behind it. Its underbelly, its soft underbelly is exposed.
Oh. Okay. Going for the underbelly then.
And on top of that, your attack has an advantage because it is considered prone.
Oh. Advantage. Alright. And that one is 18.
Alright, that hits.
Alright.
That's JoJo.
Let's see, my damage is 4.
Alright.
And with that, I should be able to end my turn.
Alright. That being said, that'll end Alana's turn. It is now Braun's turn.
Sweet. And you said he is 35 spaces away from Braun? Or 35 from Bagaman?
He's 9. He is 9 spaces away, which 9 times 5, 45.
Yeah. Because of Berserker, I have a 40 movement speed.
Okay.
Could I move over there and use one of my 3 actions as another movement to close the rest of the distance?
You would be considered rushing at that point, and you would not be able to attack at all. You'd be able to get up to him, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
I see. So I wouldn't be able to use my one of my actions as an actual movement. Okay.
I mean, you could still possibly throw something.
Yeah. Instead of rushing the whole amount, how's he looking right now? You said he's not looking so. I'm assuming not so hot at this point.
Not hot, but not cold either.
All right. I'm going to move towards him the maximum amount of my movement speed, which is 40.
All right.
And I'm going to ready. Actually, hold on. I'm going to see what the range of that is.
You could throw Arg off.
Oh no, I was actually going to throw 2 of my daggers. 3 of my daggers, I guess. Instead of moving the full amount, I'm going to move 20 towards him, which will put him in the range of my daggers without me having a disadvantage. And the daggers are 1d6, right? Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just going to ready 3 of my daggers to throw at him.
All right. So go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, 16. That's a 19. That's a 15, and a 16. 19, 15, and 16.
They all hit.
All right, let me wipe d6 out. d6 plus 2 is okay. First one does a 7. Second one does a 7 also. Okay. I need a bit more d6s. And the last one does an... What's that? Okay. Yeah, it does an 8. 7, 7, and 8.
Okay. 7, 7, 8, 14. That just kills it.
Oh, sweet.
So, as you throw it into its soft underbelly, the last one hits directly, like, right where you would assume the heart would be for this gigantic scorpion. Alright.
Sweet. Can I reclaim the daggers after the battle's over?
Yes,
or are they just gone forever? Ah, sweet.
All
Because
right.
I kind of forgot to ask that the last few times I've used them.
All right. And that
I'm going to do that afterwards.
kill this gigantic son of a bitch. That was fun. I'm glad I got these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I'm
these
sorry I
guys
said-
are relatively common in this area too.
Sorry I hadn't sent your package away yet. I had to wait till I got paid to get the money for shipping.
Ah, it's fine. All right. And so
Do
you
it enough
guys
tomorrow.
end up slaying 3 gigantic scorpions. Anything you want to do with the bodies of the scorpions, or?
Can we check to see if there's anything of lootable value on them?
Yeah.
You look at this thing, or actually no. Make a nature check, all of you, if you want to try and extract anything from these guys.
Nature. That's not Braun's strong suit. Braun rolled a 15.
15.
10.
16.
16. 10. Alright. Joseph might as well. 5. Alright, Arya? Do you want to make a nature
13.
check? Okay, 13. Alright. Everyone that scored 15 and above, you look towards the stinger, and you notice that there is some liquid dripping from it. It is possibly the giant scorpion's venom at this point. They would pay a pretty penny to get a couple of those vials.
Can I fill the canteen I have up with it?
For the sake of your nature roll, you
I
managed.
got a 16.
You managed to fill up about 3/4 of it, and then that's pretty much all you could have milked out of all the other scorpions. Everyone that scored 15 and below, you noticed that these were pretty hard scales, but your weapons pierced through them as you are relatively strong. But this is probably it would probably be good armor if you were to probably find somebody who could fabricate it proper if you decide to take it with you.
Okay. Would it be good for like light, medium, or heavy armor if we were to use it?
Good question.
Very good question.
Just saying, some of us might need some upgrades.
Yeah. Honestly, most of us probably could.
Yeah.
From what you could possibly tell, the weight of these scales are not heavy, and they seem pretty light. They probably make some good scale armor, not of the lighter class. So you would probably like padded leather, anything?
So like medium class armor or light?
Light.
Okay. Oh, they said not of the light. Bad.
It's always good to have at least one light, one medium, and possibly one heavy if you have enough in your bag of holding or your pack.
Oh yeah, I forgot Joseph has a bag of holding, doesn't he?
Or Begamon does.
So
Begamon has.
Oh, Begamon does. So we can basically just take the scales off the scorpions and just give them to him.
Yeah, as you guys begin to pull off these scales, they tend to come off like pretty much peeling, and you can hear the crackling and breaking of the whatever is attached to the skin of the scorpion.
They don't break off of the scorpion, like they come out whole, right?
Peel off.
They peel off. Okay. Yeah. So
it is a nasty sound.
So we have 3 Darkstalkers worth of scales.
Yep.
Alright, awesome. Kevin, take note.
Got it.
Dropped under my dice. Alright. from that point on, you guys decide to take a bit of a rest, unless you wish to push onward.
Let's go ahead and rest.
Alright. You guys take about an hour's worth of rest, and you guys pursue onward, definitely having a bit of drink from the oasis area. You notice that within the oasis area as well, there is no flag. So this is probably one of the very few oases that have yet to be found. So do you guys want to mark it?
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
What do we mark it with? Because we don't exactly have a team flag or anything like that.
This would probably be a great time to argue over that.
All right. I'm just gonna throw out there, like, can I speak for Sam for a second?
As Sam?
Like, for basically for Joseph.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, guys. I vote that we take a pair of my underpants. They get a nice floweries and hearts all over them. Ain't no one gonna have anything that quite matches it. I say we take it and we run it up a flagpole. If we can't find a flagpole, we nail it to a tree.
There is currently no
If we can't
trees.
find a tree, we take a scorpion bone. And that'll be our flag. Also, I need to buy new underpants.
Alright.
It's sad that we all know that this is something that Sam would say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I know.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if you guys ever wanted to make a team name, but I would have left that up to like an NPC would have said you guys should probably think of like a team name, but
We do need to come up with one.
Wait, we
eventually.
do need to come up.
I just assumed our name was D6, even though we only have 5 people.
yeah.
Hey.
That's
Hey,
the
let's not
show
mess
name.
with the symmetry.
That's the show name.
Yeah.
Let's not mess
For
with the
the-
symmetry
We
that brings
should.
someone else in.
We should have a team name.
For the sake of the story for right now, I'm going to say that you guys have thought up of an amazing name, in which you guys will argue over it later. You guys have thought up an amazing name. You had Arya basically draw it out, because she's probably the most artistic. Draw it out onto a piece of cloth. You found a stick, and you basically embedded it next to the shore of this oasis.
My vote for the team name is Team Demon Fuckers.
No. Has to be something that people will know. It has to be something that will make us known.
And it can't be offensive to my people.
Well, I mean, only one of us is one of these.
Alright.
So we could have been called the Dragon Riders, except Alana's the only one who does that.
I mean, you should change that tonight, Begamin.
As you guys have pressed onward, you notice over the horizon what looks to be a pyramid with 4 large statures, which looks to be very hardy, like statues of a very hardy looking figure, like tough. Basically the symbolic vision of pure power. For the sake of figuring out who this is, go ahead and roll religion.
Yeah, I'm really great at not putting more in intelligence. Got good charisma though.
20 total.
20,
19.
19,
20 total.
20.
22 total.
Wow.
And for the sake of Joseph, which fucking Joseph,
Just Joseph.
20 total. Alright. You all know this. You all know this as to be the grand figure of Cord, the god of strength and storms.
Come on, dude.
That's JoJo.
And
That is JoJo. She's being a butt.
you look well into the pyramid through the entrance, and you notice there's a shifting in the darkness. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's game.
Alright.
On a JoJo note. To be
Note
continued.
of a JoJo.
She's literally just sitting here by the microphone, just whining.
Aww.
So I'm really glad I was able to get that last fight in, because I was kind of sad that we didn't have much of a fight last game. But
And considering we had a very late start today.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did pretty well.
Woo!
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we're gonna actually think of a team name this week, guys.
We
so,
will.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, that was a fun game. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if anybody would like to send me a little bit of money for the thing that I want to get, please do, because I have something that I want to get or have these guys fight.
I don't like this. Okay, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not an orc eater, is it?
No. It's much worse.
Oh, God.
Aaron, regarding next week's game, are we even going to have one considering what day it is?
Oh, yeah. Father's
Yeah.
Day is next
It is
Sunday.
Father's Day.
We did have Mother's Day off. So.
We did have Mother's Day off, but the reason why I'm kind of skeptical, I would say, because we also are taking the week off for
For the Tiba submissions, I forgot about that.
for Tiba and AX and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, maybe a little 2-week hiatus. I mean, considering that, at least for 100% sure, like, you, me, and Yomi are going to be doing it live at AX, and it's going to be a little bit of a bigger event, and hopefully with Eva, too.
Yeah.
Maybe a little 2-week hiatus.
I mean,
Mm.
If you guys stream it, I'll
What-
watch.
I mean, one
Skype.
one of the things that, like, I'm bringing this question up is, like, do you guys have, like, any major plans with your dads next week?
My dad's
I-
all the way into California, so.
I might
am
be
doing
driving
stuff with
back
mine.
I might be driving back from Savannah after visiting mine. I'm not sure yet. Probably though.
Okay.
So I'd probably be a bit late.
I'm unsure if I'll be able to make it, but I'll let you know sooner.
All right. Then, for the sake, I will stream on Saturday, mainly for the fact that I actually have to stream on Saturday. For that, it's the Patreon stream. And I will let everybody know who is watching right now to go ahead. I'll let you guys know if we will not be able to do it that Sunday, but I will try to stream. I'll try to stream throughout the week as well, as I do want to try and stream Overwatch a bit, just a bit.
Bag.
Shush you.
And,
Hater.
I
and if-
got a quick question for Overwatch players. Is it cross-platform?
We have been hoping.
Yeah.
Someone told me that it was PS4, PC cross-platform.
A couple of servers have done cross-platforming, but not all of them.
Yeah.
I know that the
a bunch of
I
my
know that
friends
the
are thinking about
international
getting
servers are doing it.
a bunch of my
So-
friends are thinking about doing Overwatch for PS4. If they make it cross-platform, and I can play it on PS4 with you guys on PC, I might join you guys for some of them streams.
All right.
Traitor!
I'm still gonna play Battleborn.
Maybe when I get my next paycheck, I'll get Overwatch.
Honestly, it's not worth it, really.
Aw, you guys are mean. I think it's
I
really
said I
worth it.
might get it, man, because most of my friends are getting it.
That's why I would be
'Cause-
getting
'cause
it,
your
because
coolest
all my
friends
friends have it.
No,
Cool
my friends,
friends have it.
my friends already had Battleborn. They're getting both.
Who
I actually have
even-
more friends with Battleborn than do Overwatch.
Come on, we all know Overwatch is already gonna get Game of the Year. It's got the most hype the last few months than
Okay,
any
here's
of
the
the
thing,
other
like, hype doesn't mean quality.
Yeah.
True, but
Because
I mean,
Star Wars
it-
Battlefront was the most hyped game of last year, and it was kind of a shitty game.
yeah, but this one
was-
actually
Yeah,
did
it
work.
was.
And it still won every
This one-
fucking award, too,
This
even though
one
regardless
kinda,
of being
you
shitty.
know,
Because
one
War's
kind
on
of is
shit.
good though. So
Battlefront was very underwhelming.
Overwatch is literally Team Fortress, but with better graphics.
It's Team Fortress 2 Waifu Edition. That's all it is.
Hey.
And Husbando Edition.
Don't you rag on my waifus.
We ain't ragging on waifus, we're saying that's the focus of the fucking game.
Unfortunately.
It's easier to imagine Black Widow and Tracer in scantily clad outfits than the Heavy.
I mean, I still enjoy the Heavy for what he is. It's just that I
Fortress is still a great fucking game.
I stopped playing TFS2 for personal reasons. Oh, what the
I mean, it's still a decent game.
Yeah.
It's been. I mean, the fact that TFS2 has lasted so freaking long shows it's a pretty good game.
You keep saying TFS, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I know,
TF2.
Kevin. Yeah, I know.
Well, you and Aaron are guilty of it, so.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. But I guess we're winding down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us. Hope we entertained y'all a little bit tonight. Be sure to look out for our various TIBA entries in the next few weeks. So I guess it's just basically 2 between the group now.
Yep. Yeah, I unfortunately dropped out of TIBA due to work and exhaustion. I've been pretty much a non-existent this past week, so I didn't want to risk anything next week.
Yeah, she hasn't even talked to anybody. She's just been kind of dead.
I kind of just come home and pass out. Texas heat is no joke here.
Yeah.
Seriously
It's
not.
It's understandable, dear.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you guys want to donate to my Twitch as well, I put the link in earlier, so you guys can donate, and hopefully I can make the last bit of money that I do need for AX. I have
I'm not gonna
time off, so but it's still on the financial part. So yeah.
I don't have anything set up for donations, but if you want to donate something to the Hulk, you can just donate your love.
Aww.
Donate your love to me as well, and also
as Yobi as well. You know, can't exclude him.
And also to Yomi. I did the Roast Yourself challenge. I made a diss track and uploaded it to my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check that out, that'd be
I
cool.
need to watch that still.
Awesome.
I didn't know it was out yet.
Yeah, me neither. You know, you need to tell us this stuff too, Tara.
Sorry.
She's been gone all day though, so that makes a little bit of sense, I guess.
No.
I worked for 10 hours. I kind of slept and then I got up and got ready for work.
Yeah, no, understandable.
Yeah.
All right.
My job's trying to force me to come into work even though I have bar prep. It's not happening.
All right.
It's just not happening at all.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and said that twice. We're gonna go ahead and head off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for joining us. As usual, if you want to help the Twitch stream grow, or if you want me as a content creator to grow, you could either donate to the PayPal, or you can donate to Patreon. Either or, it really does help, especially for this game and for me as well, because miniatures and the cameras and stuff like that, and technical upgrades as well, tends to really help me a lot. Once again, thank you, my friends, for joining along with this game. I still have no idea where Sam went. I think like Australia just blew up at this point.
If that actually happens, I'm just gonna blame you.
Shit.
Because there's people in Australia I actually am somewhat fond of. Apart from Sam.
Me too. I'm just predicting a horrible.
Why are you cursing Australia, huh?
I'm just predicting a horrible event.
Sam decided to spend an entire day as Joseph. It didn't work out well for him.
Damn. So, with that being said,
he tried to snort gunpowder and light it on fire. He just ended up blowing his nose.
I forgot to mention, I will be posting the How to Be an Adventurer Episode 3 blooper reel after this stream, if any of you are interested.
Oh.
So.
Oh god, how many of mine are in that?
Did I give you any bloopers? I can't remember.
2. I didn't have enough for you to be in bloopers because like you pretty much cleaned your audio, and that was all I had. So.
Yeah.
Are you talking about me or Kevin?
You Hawk.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure ours was nothing but just talking bullshit the whole time.
Yeah.
I doubt I have any.
You had one. You had one about the bootay.
Oh God.
Yeah, Tara has quite a few.
I was just like, whenever you say posting a blooper reel, I'm just like, oh God, which ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to be
Step
very
up my
selective.
game for fuck ups next episode.
I know that a couple of people have been asking for in the booth, and that probably won't be for a while.
And the booth's gonna have to wait for a few more episodes, probably.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish we did it in the booth for
I was talking
Kiva
about doing.
projects.
I was talking to Tara about doing in the booth at episode 5, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
So, like I said, thank you guys so much for joining us, and I hope to see you all maybe next week or maybe on Saturday for the Patreon stream. So, with that being said,
Okay.
thank you all, and I hope to see you next week.